Who got rich from Yeezy money in the chat? Who got rich from Yeezy
Y'all
money?
fuck with the rug pull?
No, I'm not gonna lie. I lost like $200, bro.
Ooh, low-key, that was the worst thing Ye has ever done.
Bro.
Out of all the things he did, a rug pull is the worst thing.
He's done many things. Well, that's the mob ties right there. Guys, we're waiting on the legend Luka Sabbat to get here, and then we're going to get the conversations going. So make sure, get a notepad, write down some questions, because we're going to be answering all the fucking questions. What do you want us to know? What do you want us to ask? Yeah.
Do you keep all the clothes you buy? I don't really buy clothes unless I'm going to wear them or it's an investment. So everything I buy, especially the last few years since I really started making adult money, is for my wardrobe. You know, I have one of the best wardrobes in the world. So it's a lot of work. It's a full-time job to get fly like this.
When are we going to get the Mike the Ruler closet tour?
When my apartment gets a little cleaner.
Oh, shit.
Because that shit is my whole apartment. I got a 3-bedroom apartment. The whole thing is a closet except for the bed. Nowhere, nothing to do in the crib except get dressed.
Get fly.
Get fly.
We gotta run them through your outfit.
Alright.
Let's see. Here, Sean, switch to that camera and run through the outfit.
Yo, that's pause. Yo, why his pants like that? Why his pants like that, dog?
Let's start with the shoes. Zoom in on the shoes, bro. What the fuck are those, bro? Whoa. Alright, run us through the fit. What the shoes?
Man, canceled Navy 10XLs
Where
in
you
the
get
runway
them?
size.
Where you get them?
From Balenciaga. I got nice destroyed Balenciaga jeans. This wash is really hard to find. Yeah, for the summertime, gotta let the cheeks breathe. I got a sample destroyed Balenciaga belt. Only got this when I was working with Demna.
Woo!
I got the AI generated Mayhem t-shirt.
Is that Balenciaga?
Yeah, and it says absolutely nothing on it.
Wait, it doesn't say anything?
It's just gibberish. It's
That's
AI.
sick.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Got the Britney Spears cap from Demna's final ready to wear collection.
I wanted that. They dropped the studded one?
Yeah. All the Britney stuff dropped. I bought this in the store when I was in Paris
I
last
fuck
time.
with the Britney stuff. If I were to cop something right now, I'd cop some Britney stuff.
Yeah.
The shirt. Shout out to Britney.
Geeking like Whitney.
So how often do you buy clothes?
It's an addiction.
It's an addiction?
Nah, it's a
How
full-time job. It's not an addiction. It is an addiction, but everyone has their vices.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's more healthy than most people's vices, right? Because you gotta stay productive.
I'm evil.
You gotta get money, right?
I gotta get money to get fly.
So what got you into all this, your addiction? What started it?
What started? I went to the Alexander McQueen exhibit
When?
at the Met in 2011. My dad took me there. Shout out my dad for that.
Okay.
And that's what really got me into fashion. Because before that, it was sneakers. It was like in school or just on the train, seeing older kids with Jordans and SBs. That was the first time I ever had any interest in like something you could wear. And I think just that was like a really simple way of expressing design.
Mm-hmm.
Just this canvas was so small. You know, on a sneaker you can just pick the colors and the materials. It's a dunk. You can't change the design really. Mm-hmm. But that's what I was first attracted to. And then from that I got into designer sneakers. You know, shout out Rocky, Raf Simons, Rick Owens. And that had me thinking about different sorts of things because I was looking at the clothes, Raf and Rick and Margiela, etc., all those brands, what they were making, and I started being open to new things. And then when I went to the McQueen exhibit, that's really when I saw fashion as not just drip, but like
art.
Yeah, for lack of a better word.
Yeah.
I think fashion and art are two different things, but the line can get blurry sometimes.
Why do you think they're two different things?
Because fashion is an industrial product, and hold on. Man, this camera is fucking me up. My hat's all crooked.
Just don't even look. Bro. It's flipped. It's flipped. So
Yeah.
It's like confusing. But wait, what if they make just like a one of one?
For sure, but I just think the medium in general, like, you're interpreting it differently because like to be a designer, you're running a business. There's very few designers who are just making stuff in small editions, operating in the like an artist, like a fine artist. That's not really sustainable. You know, if you become a designer, you want to turn that shit into a full-on business where you have hero products, you have things that are like people want to keep buying that from you, whether that's a triple box logo, the tote bag, all the things that you've done so many times and people keep coming back for. Those are the most recognizable things. That's what we call hero products.
Hero products.
And you can't force that. That happens super organically. Like a hero product is something that just people just fuck with it on a personal level, and it just takes off. It goes viral.
It becomes a staple of the brand.
Yeah, it goes viral.
Yeah.
And you know, you can't force that. Every brand now wants to have a hero product, but you know, they realize that you just can't do that easily. It has to happen organically.
Yeah.
Everyone's trying to look at the data. Everyone's trying to make it a science, but it's not a fucking science. You know, the human mind is very organic.
Yeah.
And it's not something you can control or predict always.
No, that's the problem I have too, where it's like I have to run a business because I got to pay the rent, but I just want to make the stuff I want to make. But I'm finding that perfect balance, and I think I just got there where it's like, all right, I had to grind my ass off making sure the print shop works, making sure this goes, have enough to pay the rent, have enough to pay my employees, and it's like we just got this cut and sew facility in New York, so now I could like kind of chill and make the shit I want.
You
Shit,
good?
I think Luka Sabbat's here. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Yo, say what's up to the chat.
Get a zoom in on it. Yo, this is rare. The fucking, we need a theme song entrance.
Yeah, the fucking Larry David Curb Your Enthusiasm shit. What up, buddy? How you feeling?
Good, how are you?
What up, buddy?
Good to see you.
It's good.
Pull up a chair.
Just chat. Just chat. What were you on today?
I had to run some errands. I just got my apartment here, and then had to.
Wait, it's around here? Or no, you told me. Right?
Yeah. Y'all wanna?
Yeah.
Just yeah, me just dropped my low. And then I had to do a shoot for Marking Distance because we're showing it during Paris Fashion Week.
Tell the people at home about Marking Distance that don't know.
Marking Distance is a company I started, and we make clothes.
So it's like your brand.
So like, look, bro, like, basically, like, long story short, bro, I got a brand and shit. Like, we be making clothes, like, this
Fashion shit.
It's like underground fashion.
It's on some like it's on some like fashion shit, like you know how
Like
niggas
the
be
high fashion?
You know how niggas be wearing shirts and
Yeah.
The crop shirts.
No. We just be making like pants. Like niggas be making shirts, we make pants like shit. You know what I
fuck
mean?
with that, bro.
Y'all got like destroyed pants. I'm really looking for like kind of that archive.
Like
all of our
discretion.
pants are
You fuck
horny.
with discretion?
Huh?
Discretion?
Yeah, I fuck
What that
with
mean?
discretion. Like
It's
I
like
keep
the
shit
rips and
discreet,
shit,
bro.
like, you feel me?
I keep shit real discreet.
So like the
discretion
dirty,
really my vibe.
like the used vibes.
Like, nah, because I seen my homie
Used
pull up,
and
he had a
abused.
dirty shirt with rips on it. And we was violating him.
oh,
and that-
distorted vision.
Yeah, distorted vision. You heard that shit? Yeah.
I'm gonna go grab some water real quick.
You good?
Nah, we was the first ones to wear skinny jeans. They used to call us gay. Used to go down from Soho.
Okay.
Now we used to go down to Soho. We was the first ones with rips in our jeans. They didn't understand.
They
Now
ran
everybody
us off
got
the
rips in
block.
their jeans. They say,
That's
"Hey yo,
crazy.
where you get them pants?" I said,
That's crazy.
"Man,
how
it's
that
V-Lone. It's a V-Lone vision. I'm by myself.
happened. What do you think?
I'm
of
by
V-Lone,
my
man?
fucking self." I swear, in New York, you only see like homeless people wearing V-Lone now.
Really?
Yeah, that shit
Like
is.
the nav shirts.
It's like the dollar store V-Lone.
That's hard though. I
Yo,
fuck
that's
with
the
V-Lone.
P-Lone.
Fuck with V-Lone. No, Lucas, we gotta show off your grills, bro.
What up? Huh?
Are those the reverse grills?
Yeah, which camera is it? This John?
Let's get a zoom in on these zooms.
Get the zoom in on these.
Here, we got the other camera. Are those the
Oh.
diamonds on the inside shit?
Yeah. Got that. And then you got the.
Slugs.
Come on.
That's
Different.
Those are tough.
I brought a few. I brought all my.
Alright, we can switch back.
Not all of them. I brought some relics.
Let's show some shit off to the people, bro.
I had to bring this show now.
Oh shit, Will Fry?
Now they say Ian, this disordered vision's creative director.
Nah, talk about Ian.
Wait, that's
They don't even know
Will
about
Fry,
this.
right?
That's Will Fry.
That's like
Y'all don't even know. Y'all gotta do
2013
y'all
shit.
homework, bro.
Yo, that's like Jim Joe's cousin or some shit.
Bro, Will Fry. What y'all know about them all over print shorts, bro?
Sorry.
Nah, we talking Will
Will
Fry.
fucking-
They gotta see this. They gotta see.
He modeled it. Wasn't you jumping on the bed?
Nah.
Nah, pull up the photo. Chat, spam the photo. He on the bed like this. Look, he on the bed like this. Look, happy as shit.
No,
Like,
that was
he on
a
the
photo
bed.
studio.
That was tough though. He was on the cover of the New Yorker at 14 years old. Don't play
13.
with twins.
13.
13. Oh, my bad.
We
My
need to
bad.
pull up some young Mike the Ruler.
No, I'm going crazy.
Where the do-rag photo? Let me see. Hold on.
No, I'm gonna pull it all up. Damn. Hold on.
Talk your shit.
I gotta find. Yo, I'm a little rusty today. Oh, I had a good pick with Ian that I'm gonna pull up. But
Somebody said all over.
Right
Y'all know
Here,
what
here
we're
we
talking
go.
about. You know ball. Yeah, yo, look, I'm
focus.
bad.
It's not focus.
Look, he's on the bed.
Hold it closer. Hold it closer.
Come on.
Come on, gang.
Bro, that focus is not working.
Use your imagination.
Do your research.
This is my favorite Mike the Ruler photo. I'm not gonna lie. This is my favorite one.
That one's too goated.
So the crazy thing about this, right?
Yeah.
So only one of those HBA shirts is real. The one tied around my neck, that was the first HBA shirt I got. I begged my mom to buy me an HBA shirt, and she denied me every time because that shit was $100. $100 t-shirt in 2013 was
crazy.
unprecedented.
Crazy.
And my mom had this rich friend, and we went out to brunch with her one day, and I said, oh, there's a store a few blocks away. I want to show you the store. And we go to V-Files. This is February 2013. We go in the store, and I begged my mom's friend to buy me this shirt, and she bought it for me.
Wow.
And that was my first piece of HBA.
And
The other
did
shirt,
You just like it? You just fucked with it?
I mean, I found out about HBA from Rocky, obviously, in 2012.
Uh-huh.
And then it was really hard to get because the first drop they did at V-Files sold out.
Yeah.
Because they only made so few, they never thought it would pop off like that. It was just a little thing.
Yeah.
Shane had already shut down HBA in like 2009 or 2010.
Yeah.
Because they used to 2007, 2008, 2009, they were doing collections, and then it stopped and it completely disappeared. And then Rocky brought it back to a completely new audience. But keep in mind, like, everything was so much smaller back then.
Yeah.
Like,
I remember one time, bro, this guy, we remember when Ben Trill had the Canal Street store?
but that was once shit had really taken
I
off
know, but
already.
you were still in that, you were in
Yeah.
that bitch bargaining, like, nah,
Yeah.
let me get this, they're like, let me get this shirt for 50. They're like, no, they're like, let me get this shirt for $50, please. And he was in there for
Man, so I got so many stories to tell about all this. But yeah, the HBA tee I'm wearing, the short sleeve, I made that at a screen printing store.
No way.
Because I couldn't get another piece of HBA. I didn't have $100.
And
That's
people don't
crazy.
even know, like, that shit, that's like, I feel like that picture is an essential part of HBA lore.
That photo is so
It's
good.
so
bro.
viral.
That
You
photo
know.
is timeless, bro.
Supreme was one
what?
thing. Like,
That shit. Nah. Mike the Ruler's influence on this shit is insane, bro. Like, look at that shit. The fuck? That shit would go viral right now. That's insane, bro.
That's actually crazy.
nah. They wasn't ready for a white boy to fuck it up.
Wait, what's this shirt? What's this shirt? I found another old Mike the Ruler photo.
Let me see it before we show the chat. Oh yeah, that's a good one.
So, is this Chrome Hearts or is
Nah, it's not
You
Chrome
said
Hearts.
Sugar Mama cop the drip.
That's not Chrome Hearts. That's this dude Diego 1986 that was friends with 40 Ounce Van. And
Wow, 40-ounce Van,
He
dude.
gave me that. Also is gonna go over people's heads. That's the 40 Ounce Van.
Don't let that go over your head.
So zoom in. That's the 40 Ounce Van Ben Trail snapback, right there.
That shit, bro.
And I got the ambush.
If you didn't have that hat and you lived below 14th Street, you were a fucking clown, bro.
Middle finger to you. Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck them. Now the ambush necklaces. See, that's a piece of history too. And that dude Diego 1986, he gave me those necklaces. He blessed me.
Wow.
Yeah, I think I still have those somewhere.
Trying to find anything. I just typed in Mike.
Man, ambush is fucking trash though. That necklace was the best thing they ever made. That brand is garbage.
What's Ambush? What's Ambush?
It's started as a jewelry brand. That's when they were cool. It's from Korea.
Yoon Ambush.
Yoon Ambush, yeah, it's her brand.
Oh, you're not fucking with them? Wow.
Rocky fuck Yoon. Rocky fuck Yoon.
What happened, man?
It's just trash. It's just like fast fashion. Trying to call it luxury fashion. That shit is slop.
I feel like that's a lot of shit today. It's
It's a whole lot of slop. So that was, I saved up to buy the HBA shirt. That one was like,
Wait, this is a baby one? What is it?
it's a Honey
that's-
Boo Boo looking graphic on it. Bro, the camera, we gotta,
Oh, there you go.
they get it. That was in Wendy's. Used to just fuck it up in Wendy's.
Wow.
Look,
On Broadway.
The staple places in Soho was Wendy's, the Apple Store,
Chipotle.
Chipotle.
Major Chipotle.
Major Linko spot.
Oh, by the way, the Mercer bench.
Mercer.
People
Yeah.
don't understand the Mercer bench. If you sat outside, you
they
got the
had
free
Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi. Yeah,
Wi-Fi.
they had the free Wi-Fi at the Mercer bench. And the Apple Store was so hot. You guys don't
Nah,
understand.
everyone used to meet in the Apple Store. Used to go. They had the genius thing upstairs where they would do like the screenings, but
Theater.
most of the time it was just empty. And they had outlets next to all the theater chairs, and you would just go in the theater chairs and sit there. And someone you knew, like a friend of a friend, someone else from Instagram, because Instagram
That was a
fashion
hub.
shit in New
It was
York,
a hub.
it was only like 100 of us.
Yeah.
Maximum,
Nah,
maximum,
By
less
the
than
way,
100.
We're talking about 100, but this is like we're talking about like a 15 block radius.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That shit
Everyone
was
knew
packed,
each other.
bro.
And
There
there's
was like
so many
competing
fucking
little
characters.
squads,
If you
but
were
no one did it
walking-
like us.
If you were walking and you saw someone wearing Supreme or some shit, you would just say what's up and you'd like be friends, bro. Like type
Yeah.
shit. Now everyone's wearing Supreme and shit. It's crazy.
Dude, like, man, Supreme, like, was so coveted. Like, I just remember, I mean, we never waited online or anything, but
Nah, we
mean,
did.
I would.
We did.
Yeah.
I waited online for the Kate Moss shirt. I wasn't even 12 years old. I was waiting online. I was online for hours. I just left. I had the day off from school because I had a dentist appointment. I planned it like perfectly. I scheduled my dentist appointment on the day of that drop, spring 2012. And I was in line, and then this dude from Supreme, BB, he came up with the
out
username Mike.
BB.
He
Shout
came
out
up with the username Mike the Ruler, BB from Supreme.
Wow.
that's fire.
Wow.
The reason I never waited online at Supreme is because when I used to intern at the hundreds, like,
Yeah.
I'd be motherfucking
Luka,
folding
I'm a hundreds.
t-shirts. Yeah. My Instagram name used to be Luka_I'm a hundreds.
Wow.
And like, I used to work at the 100 store on Grand Street right next to,
Child labor.
yeah. But they had me like, I had no retail experience, and like nobody in that bitch wanted to work, right? So it was like, yo, just get this kid, we'll give him free clothes and he'll fold the shirts.
Oh, you trying to
But
tap in with the
the
fashion.
manager there, his name was NA. He was like one of my OGs at the time, but he used to skate for Supreme and was like one of the like those guys that's cool with, you know, the dudes from like Lafayette, Supreme. He used to have this brand called Deadline. Where
Oh
like,
yeah,
you remember?
You used to wear that.
I used
shit.
to wear that
You
shit.
model for it.
Yeah, and then motherfucking like mad drill rappers in Chicago started wearing it. But then he was my Supreme plug. So I was getting mad Supreme, and I was fucking with Supreme, but like I was low key flipping so much of it because I wanted Ricardo Tisci Givenchy shirts. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like I wanted fucking Hedy
No,
Slimane
but
YSL.
you had a Supreme.
I had a crazy Supreme, but I'm saying like I double up on shit,
Yeah.
and then I go crazy. But I was Supreme the fuck out, bro.
Yeah,
like,
the first designer brand that I started to get pieces from was Helmut Lang, because back in like 2011, 2012, yeah, that was me. That was me at 12. So used to go to Goodwill or Housing Works. That's this other thrift store we got in New York, and you could every time you went there, you would find like Helmut Lang denim or like
Because it was just
sneakers.
like white moms that had it and shit.
Or just like, bro, because that brand, after they closed down, Century 21, TJ Maxx, all those stores were flooded. Also, Eddie Slimane, Rick, in the 2000s, like in New York, you could get so much cheap Rick, Eddie Slimane.
bro, Tokyo 7? Like,
But
people don't understand.
Not even Tokyo 7. We're
Bro.
talking
Buffalo
like
Exchange.
Buffalo Exchange, rigged out.
Yup.
Like, I remember I used to fucking hang out with Nas and like a bunch of the motherfucking ASAP niggas, and I was like a kid and I didn't have bread, so they was copping shit. They was buying Rick off. I'm like $50, $100 shoes. They don't even know. Y'all don't know about these, bruh.
Buffalo Exchange.
Bro, these Will Mahoney had these first,
yeah,
right?
Yep,
Yo,
yep.
DJ Boner Boy had these first, right? I'm like, nah, these is nice. What size are those? He's like,
Show the camera.
You
Bro,
traded. He traded. You traded Pyrex shorts and an Acne Studios T-shirt for
Yeah.
those. But like,
hold up. But then the thing is, these went on a tour. Like we couldn't afford Ricks.
Everyone hit.
Everybody hit. Yo,
The whole gang.
The whole gang hit these, bro. Like, you know, guys don't understand, man.
The soul.
Yo, we wore them shits till the motherfucking soul fell off. Like, I wore them.
Yeah.
Then Austin be like, yo, let me wear those on Wednesday. Yo, having a pair of Ricks back then, yo, see, y'all new niggas, like, bro, y'all new niggas is like, y'all got it too good. Everybody got Ricks.
No,
bro.
the overproduction is out of control. Back then, like,
Bro, back then,
Ricks
getting
was special. It was
these,
special.
crazy. Like,
Look at that.
you guys don't even understand, bro. Niggas, we used to have community Ricks, bro. Like, yeah, all right. I had
Nah,
custody
these gotta
on the
stay on
weekends.
the table the whole stream.
I had custody on the weekends. Like, you get them back on Monday type shit. Now niggas is like buying Rick. Then you got what's that shit? Panda buy. So I don't even know who got Rick
Yeah.
and who got.
They ain't even make fake Ricks.
The
like,
Chinese weren't on Rick yet back then.
It's not profitable. No one knows them. Like these were some low key shit, bro. These are a relic, bro. I'm so happy these survived.
I can't
I
believe
wish
they
the
survived.
beginning had been documented, bro. That shit was documented. You just weren't there.
Yeah.
You gotta dig deep, bro. It's some shit like
No cap.
it's in Gabe when Gabe was Uzi.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he was running around downtown with the motherfucking camera. I had a fit pick in these with him, and these was in the these were in the I think Love video, some music video he shot in Soho back then.
Money too, or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, and you were wearing the OG Warren Lotus shit.
Yeah.
I remember that.
That was like 2 years after, though.
The Gabe videos are real timestamps of like.
Somebody said the vines from Jonah's dad crib. You know ball.
Oh, yo.
You know ball.
They don't even know about Vine. And I also want to bring
Talk
up.
about they fit you all, nigga. No, that's the point. Like,
Now we all are low key size 10 though.
yeah, or like
Yeah, the best size.
I was when I was like 13. My feet look
you
bigger
grew
now.
up?
Yeah.
Because you're wearing big ass shoes, bro.
These are
This nigga wearing
size 46.
Balenciagas. This
Nah,
nigga
these-
look at it.
these
Niggas
not
be
only
like, yeah, I'm a
Balenciagas.
size 10, man. What
Nah,
the
these
fuck
are a
are
size
these, bro?
13. These are a size 13, and they're
Yeah,
oversized.
he's the Mickey Mouse shoes,
Nah, bro. Nigga got boats. Them niggas look like yachts, bro.
But
They
I-
pain though.
Look, I want to talk about the Vines. They ain't even know. Me and Luka filmed the most legendary Vine ever. bro.
Ever.
Yeah.
He, bro. We first off, it was how much? We were like what 4 or 5 deep going to the Gucci store.
It was Frankie Leisure, me, you.
This was
been
when
it.
I
That
was
was
in
it.
Utah.
Yeah,
I
you were
was
in Utah. You were in Utah. Free Mike.
Yeah.
So y'all don't know about Utah. But you know, making purchases at the real store at the time was such like a crazy thing. Like we did, you know, we were literally in high school. So he was making, you know, he was making a little bank and this that.
Cop the goggles.
So he was like, yo, let's go to the Gucci store and buy the goggles. I'm like, we going to the Gucci store? We coming to the Gucci store for real? You got Gucci store money? So then boom, right? We get to the Gucci store. Niggas started looking at mad shit. We knew what we came here to buy, bro. Yo, let me see these. Nah, this is calm. I like these. Let me try these on.
Because you know what? Every time you enter a designer store and you're a young kid, they know you're not going to buy anything. So if you have a chance to buy something, you want to flex on the workers so bad, bro.
OD.
Like, oh, yeah, I'll cop that.
They said,
nigga-
That's how it works, though.
Literally, so he in there trying on damn near the whole store. Like, let me see these, let me see these, let me see this bag. Yo, this nigga got 300 crisp Benjamin Franklin's in his pocket. Like,
but it's crazy because fashion was cheaper then too. Like
it was.
the brands, their price, the stuff was more limited, more niche, and cheaper. It was just better. Like imagine that shit was rare. You were unique for wearing it, and it cost less money.
Yeah, you
now
could actually
everything
buy
is
outfits.
expensive. Everyone's got it, and it's corny. It's played out.
Yeah.
So
and it's crazy, like rep culture has really become like way too normal. Like motherfuckers is proud to wear reps. Like, bro, if you got caught wearing fake shit back then, and I'm all for like individual, whatever. I really don't give a fuck, but like, I don't know, like back then, if you got caught wearing reps, like we made shit work. If we couldn't afford something, we just like would find a way to finesse it, or we would share like.
Everyone called us rich kids, but we were trading clothes, we were selling clothes,
We were stealing
saving
clothes.
up,
We were
stealing
stealing
clothes.
clothes.
We would do anything, bro. So it's like
nothing
oh,
wrong with reps. Yeah, morally, there's nothing wrong with
Look,
reps.
there actually
but
is
that
a-
shit is corny. That
Look.
shit is corny.
Especially if you have respect for the designer, it's like
Nah,
It's
I don't
still-
even care like that.
It's still a fuck you to the designer though. Like,
But
Rick
not
Owens
for real.
is-
If you got caught wearing fake shit back, bro, yo, it was devastating,
Nah,
bro.
but I fuck with fake shit, but I be wearing fake Gucci and silly shit.
Yeah, silly shit. I went to China. I had bought mad fake Supreme box logos. Like I had this one box logo with it's YSL, and then it say Supreme where the S start. Like I be buying funny fake
Yeah,
shit.
like,
You know what I mean?
Before bootleg shit was trendy.
Because
Before
bootleg
that
shit
was-
is always cool. Like
It's always been cool, but people used to think it was too obvious.
Hair and
Now
pressing
they-
started with bootlegs. Like we're all for. I mean,
Y'all
bootlegging
didn't
is
used
tight.
to. Y'all were not ironic a few years ago. Y'all didn't fuck with irony before.
But motherfuckers be unironically wearing reps, and that's the shit where I'm
Nah,
like,
it's just sad if you're trying to sneakily wear some fake shit.
Yeah.
I would tell people, yo, these are fake.
these are
bro.
fake. Yeah,
Like, yeah.
that's calm. But like,
Now you had the
trying to
Murak-
pump fake is crazy.
the Murakami Louis Tims. That was
Oh
the
yeah,
craziest.
so that was the fit. It was the Gucci goggles. It was the triple box logo, the one of one hoodie that I made. It was Rick pants, and it was the LV Tims that Chet Dillon gave me.
Wow, rare
big
character.
big scammer. Shout out Chet Dillon.
He's a
I
scammer?
don't know.
Scammer?
I don't know. This is news to me. I haven't
Yeah.
heard about this.
Y'all
guy
don't know the
for
lore.
27
Y'all don't
years.
know the lore.
Mike has a lot of,
But
deals
these
going
people,
on.
you could look them up. You're not even gonna get that much information. These were really like New York
Yeah,
characters.
if you know type shit.
What's
But
what's the guy? He was like Barry's assist, like the white kid.
James Henry Barker.
No,
No.
there was another one.
After
He was from like another country.
what?
Bro, he was always wearing V-Lone.
Dive alone?
No. You know what I'm talking
I
about.
a
think
white
I.
kid?
Yeah.
You remember there was that store Nova, Ohio?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
It was a friend of Barry or something that had
Oh
this
wait,
store.
after school.
Nah,
Remember
it wasn't
after
him,
school?
but that is
yeah.
one of these people. But there, bro, I think I know who you're, bro. There was just so many people that
It
came
started
and went.
Lockie McBride.
Yeah.
Lockie McBride. Oh my God, y'all don't even know, but there was a
Yeah.
point in time where like this nigga from West Bumblefucking Europe was like outside.
He's from Australia, I think.
I don't know, but
He used to have the SSO4 Rick Citroen,
fine,
the
though, like, he had that
Citroen
shit
Rick
on.
pants with the
Yeah.
slashes on the knees.
good times.
it was good
The
times.
community was so strong back then, bro. Everyone knew each other. It was just fun. Like, it's just, I don't know. We're talking about it, but it's like we can't even explain that shit.
It was
There's too much shit and like
We just sound crazy probably right now, but like we can really dissect everything. It would take us like fucking 5 hours, but
OD.
here, wait. Let me show them the Asspizza Supreme shit you brought over.
I gotta tell the story when you first put me, because Luka put me on to Austin and Steve.
This is true.
Luka discovered Austin and Steve. Luka and I found each other in New York because of V-Files and Ian Connor.
Because he was buying HBA and all types of shit, and I was entering.
We were the only
get back to
underage
it.
kids with swag.
This is the first thing Luka had me do, and I had me and Steve draw on this. shit.
Steve's original character.
2014. We were like, bro, Luka hit us up to fucking do this shit.
And at the time, by the way, I wasn't even that popping,
Bro.
but I had like 10K followers.
His
and-
Instagram was the bathing fuck, bro.
Yeah.
How
I was
crazy is that?
This is pre. This is like. This is the year I had the first year I had Instagram.
And I have the fuck Supreme right here.
And
Before YM.
This is 2013, by the way.
13.
I remember, yeah.
2013, bro. 2013.
And people don't even understand, like, defacing Supreme in 2013
Yeah.
was in, like, this was a grail hoodie for me, but I was like,
Yeah.
yo, these guys are so hard, like,
Look,
pause.
FS13. Father Steve 13 right there.
Wow.
Who is Luka? We wrote mad shit on the inside. Oh, look. There's
Oh
a
yeah,
date.
that was one.
Oh
of the
my
other
God, I
users.
didn't even.
It's New Year's. 12, 13, 13.
Wow.
Zoom in on that. Zoom in on that. Look at that.
Crazy.
Happy New Year's. That's what me and Steve were doing on New Year's. 2013. Writing on Luka Sabbat's fucking hoodie, not knowing it was going to be the best year. 2014 was the best year.
And then it was just like, dude, I don't know. I found Austin on Instagram, right? And this is before you could DM people. Like, you used to have to leave comments in one of their old photos
tag 'em.
and tag them, or like put your number and hope nobody else see that shit, right? So, and he had posted a caption next to the 8. I'll never forget this. He
Chase
was next
Bank.
to the Chase Bank, and you was like something like too busy chasing a bag, and he had long hair and like this cool fit, and I was like, this nigga's tough. Like, this shit funny as fuck. Like, so I was just like, yo, let's link. And then little did I know, you know what? Did we linked in the city first, but you brought Steve with you.
Yeah. We linked in the city.
We linked in the city, and I didn't even know there was, you know, I was downtown. I was in Soho. I didn't even go above 14th Street. So when these niggas like, oh, we came in from Queens, I'm like, Queens, Queens.
Million miles away.
But then I was like, yo, Steve is the funniest person I met. This is the coolest motherfucker I met. And then I had already known Mike
For like 2 months.
for like 2 months because I had
Yeah.
just started working at V-Files. I was like,
Yeah, it was Thugs Bunny, Danielle Greco from
Yeah.
V-Files. That's an
Legendary
OG.
character.
She introduced us.
So awesome.
But we had already separately both linked up with Ian. And then V-Files was the catalyst that brought us together.
V-Files was another spot right there.
Yeah.
Shout out to V-Files. Very important.
Yeah, V-Files was the first store to carry like HBA, Pyrex, Luarzepol.
They don't even know about that.
They don't even know. Like, now it's just Luar. Back then it was Luarzepol.
Wow.
Yep, and
And the
like,
aesthetic was completely different. It was on some Matrix shit.
yeah, it was on some Matrix shit. But I'm really proud of what he's doing now. It's pretty cool. But like, it was the first store to just carry all of these like young designers, bro, and like Pyrex, like before Off-White, bro. Like,
Take a selfie for
it was the first retail store to fucking carry Pyrex, and who else they had? They had a bunch.
It's a lot. It's a lot of names.
They
that
like
came
ran into
and
like
went.
Hienseo.
Yeah, Wales Bonner.
Wales
they carried
Bonner.
the very first graduate collection.
Yeah.
Only place in the world that sold that brand.
And I was entered in there, and Heron Preston used to work at motherfucking. He used to work at the office at V-Files.
Yeah.
He was cool with Virgil because they had Ben Trill and shit. He was working at. He had just finished working at Nike.
Yeah. I had met Matt Williams first. I don't remember where I met him, but I went to his office, and I remember he was working for Donda at the time, and they were doing merch for John Legend. Man, fuck John Legend. But
Nah, fuck with John Legend. You tripping, bro.
Mike say fuck everyone.
You say fuck everybody, like,
Nah.
bruh, John Legend cool.
I'm
Like,
picky. What
Look,
can I
whoever
say?
Mike the Ruler says fuck, me and Luka don't condone.
yo, do
hating.
not. I don't. Well, whoever he say fuck to, that shit ain't got nothing to do with me. John Legend, I rock with you, bro. I don't know
need
what
that
this nigga
cosign,
talking about,
man.
bro. Don't, you know what I mean? And I know, bro, too, like, you know
It's
what I
all
mean?
good. People know.
But they know, whatever.
Yeah, but Matt blessed me with crazy Ben Trill pieces this is when I was 12 years old. This is like early 2013. He gave me the 300 Free Keef Ben Trill long sleeve. They never sold
I
that
had
because
one of
300 was a gang. You
Wow.
could not,
I had one of
like, you had my old shirt that
that
I
was
traded
from
to
you?
Armand.
That was
Yes,
from you?
yes.
Wait, I
And
gotta show
they
y'all
only
something.
sold it with the Glory Boys logo. They did not ever
'cause
sell it with the
300's
300
a
logo.
gang, right?
Yeah, but then fucking Leor Cohen made a label
I
called
found, yo, look,
300
this is something
at
that I
the
got
time.
from when I was working at V-Files. Super rare.
I used to have that too. The
Ooh.
Kevin Amato Pyrex.
I have one of those.
The Pyrex
Pillowcase.
motherfucking pillowcase. Y'all don't, bro. I don't even want to sleep on this John, bro. I'm putting this shit on my wall. Y'all don't understand, bro. Y'all don't understand. This is a relic. This is a piece of art. Rest in peace, Virgil.
No cap.
No cap.
Pyrex
This shit
changed
is
the game, bro.
legendary, bro.
Pyrex is still one of my favorite brands, bro, ever. Best product.
The best thing
favorite.
Virgil ever did.
I mean,
Cap.
I love Pyrex. I love
Yeah,
Pyrex.
I got
I'm
the
not
Pyrex
saying that
too.
to be condescending. I'm not saying that to be condescending.
strong.
Come on.
By the way. Nah, they seen it.
Far from the best thing Virgil ever did, but we all have
Let's
our own
give
opinions.
Virgil his props, bro.
Yeah,
We
he
love Virgil. We love Virgil.
He brought the culture to the whole world, bro. You know, like
He took shit to the next level, bro. Like,
he did.
I have one. I brought some Virgil relics too. Like, what's it called? Cause going from like, what's it called? From that Pyrex shit to like.
Wait, I
remember
feel like the chat is not-
I stole this from the LV office before the first collection came out.
This is real
a
heat.
piece. That's
Like, yo,
Yeah.
like he was just testing shit out. He had all types of different references from like Helmut Lang and all this other shit.
I mean, this is the big Helmet Lane
Yeah.
reference, but the fabric on this one, it's like an office chair. It's like a
Yeah.
padded,
It's literally like
padded
an office
mesh.
chair. And I remember he had just got appointed to LV, and he was just like, bro, that shit was so fire, bro. Like he gave so many people different perspective. Like anybody that was his homie, like come to the LV office.
Look, Virgil would say yes if you said, "Yo, let's run this. Let's do this." She said, "Yes, let's do it. Let's do
So
it."
sick. Yo, where's the spaghetti boy shit at? You gotta bring it out, D. Y'all
You
don't even.
gotta tell him a Virgil story, bro.
Man,
Man, like I'm telling you, like first he had just got appointed to LV.
I got a Bintro story though.
He said, "Come to the office." I'm in there. He playing Young Nudie. Like, it's people skating in the LV office. By the way, there's people on computers in the next room like this, and you got motherfuckers fucking grinding on tables and shit, bro. Like, that shit was too crazy.
Oh, should we talk about that?
Oh. Wow.
Spaghetti Boys, Off-White. Dude, this is, what, 2015 Off-White Spaghetti Boys collab.
He just made shit happen, bro. He's the first book I ever made.
Man, that focus is not showing us love today. Come on.
It takes a second. It's high quality. Ah.
Yes. A little further back. But I got it.
They don't know about the third Spaghetti Boy. We gotta show some love to Ray Martinez.
Look at that. Caramel Frost, Asspizza.
I was
Caramel
always
Preston.
the unofficial member. I was not a spaghetti boy, but I was a spaghetti boy.
Look at this is one of my favorite shirts that exists in the world. I'm not gonna lie. And there's probably about 50 of them.
Where's the other one? The white one I dropped off.
Where's the box of archives?
Oh yeah, the second Spaghetti Boys Off-White bun now.
So, we literally just, Kerwin was talking to Virgil. This was before I was even an official spaghetti boy, honestly. And
It was a few years that it was just Kerwin and Ray.
yeah, this was
and
the
then
collab.
Austin joined in.
I was like, they were doing a collab. It was me, Heron Preston, and Virgil. And Kerwin said he just hit up Virgil and was like, yo, I want to run these. Da, da, da. Virgil just says, yes, let's do it. Da, da, da. And that's that.
That's that. First time when I first started Hot Mess with Noah Dillon, we had never shot a campaign. We had never did nothing. Like, we were just shooting random shit. We were shooting for our own stuff. We already had our gallery. But then he had just showed his collection in Paris, and I'm like, yo, I want to like shoot the campaign. He had just showed his collection in Paris the day before. He said, all right, pull up, just pick whatever you want, and then like use my models. He let us like use the Carla Auto office, which is a crazy PR agency. Like the fact that they even gave us full access to that office to shoot, like he was a motherfucker that
helping people.
Made shit happen. Like
He had that
he
lookbook
never
with,
had an excuse as oh nah, cause like he made shit happen, bro.
He knew the scouts.
He knew the scouts.
He knew not to gatekeep.
Not that one.
It's a lot of idiots that gate kept and regret it. Never gatekeep the squad.
Never gatekeep. I'm anti-gatekeeping.
Look,
I know.
They said, yo, Austin, they said, remember when you were going to do a brand called Blanket?
I'm still gonna do a brand called Blanket. My vision with that, by the way, this is the second one we did. Work shirt.
Wow.
I gotta run another work shirt. I'm not gonna lie, this is fine. But Blanket, my plan is like I want to own all my own factories. I'm doing research and development just with my own brand that I'm doing right now, and I want to own all my factories. And Blanket will be an all-American brand, American cotton, blah blah blah, all made here.
USA.
It's basically like a Gap, like my version of the Gap, plain, good quality clothing, you know. So,
Everything $20.
Wow, somebody said Luka's old brand kill me. That was just me using a silver Sharpie and writing on jeans, bro.
You gotta give someone a fuck. That guy deserves.
Wait,
it.
where's those black jeans? Yo, you're crazy, dude. Who the fuck are you, by the way?
Right here, right here.
How do I scroll up the chat?
These are jeans that I made for
Yeah,
Luka
can you
in
put a mouse? Because
2014.
I feel like I'm missing shit.
Come on.
2014, I wrote that on Luka's shirt.
You said
These
what?
not even Subi. This nigga drew this shit
Just with the
on.
arrow
Like,
keys? WASD?
these is like. By the way,
Nah.
it's crazy. Like hood niggas be wearing Subis and shit nowadays. We was wearing Subis in
Oh,
high
yo,
school,
that's
bro.
Luka. That's a crazy one.
Oh yeah, Lil Toes. Niggas know about Lil Toes. Bro, I had like 200K listeners.
Okay. Which mouse?
That one that's right there.
Oh.
These like my first pair of Asspizza jeans, bro.
2014 jeans right here.
Oh no, these are Subi. I'm cap. But shit. Yeah, these are a relic.
Those are fire.
And look, for whoever said it, they
Nah,
say kill me somewhere.
I got some funny shit to say. Someone was talking about Hot Mess. You and Noah, bro. Before Hot Mess, Noah had a brand called Needles by Noah Dillon.
Wow, really?
There was
I
a
don't even know that.
there was a
I
brand
remember.
Needles, the Japanese brand, but he had a brand. This is back Tumblr, like 2013, 2014. He had a brand called Needles by Noah Dillon, and he sent me a shirt, and I wish I still had that.
I have that shirt. I have the original.
It's like
Why are you laughing?
just volume around. Like, nah, like if you're one of us and you don't laugh when someone says Needles by Noah Dylan, like you're not one of us. Come on.
This is another rare one. Look. That's side, 24.
On the Hanes. On the Hanes blank.
Luka Sabbat classic right here.
The Hanes blank, I found that shit.
No, that's good. That's good.
What's it called? Cause Noah Dylan was like, bro, when I linked up with Noah, like, he used to work the cash register at like some.
Where's he from?
Now
originally?
Gianni worked at CVS.
Yes, I actually still talk to Gianni. But Noah Dylan was living out of Durango, Colorado, which is like a town 6 hours away from Denver.
Yeah.
You know, and surrounded by mountains and shit. And he was working as a cash register at a grocery store. Mm-hmm. And I just fucked with his photos and I just fucked with his aesthetic. And I was like, Tumblr shit. Like, and that's the thing, like, at the time, everybody was so like humble and cool. Like, you could just straight up ask people to do shit. Yeah. And I just hit him up like, yo, let's take photos, bro. And then I flew him to LA. I didn't even have bread like that. We were staying at my godfather's place, rest in peace. We were staying at my godfather's place in Tarzana, mad far from LA. And we just started taking photos. Also, people don't know, Guillermo from 424, he let me use the 424 store. Legendary.
One of the first people to show me love and give me free
Same.
clothes.
Same.
Shout out to 424.
Shout out 424. Shout out
Honestly,
Guillermo.
my favorite brand right now. I'm not gonna lie. 424.
Like, he let me use the whole entire 424 store to do the Hot Mess casting before it was even called Hot Mess and shit. Like, we was just looking for people. I posted on Instagram, yo, everybody just come to the 424 store on Fairfax. Like,
it was called 424 on Fairfax. It wasn't even called just 424. It was 424 on Fairfax.
That was actually the name of the
It was the
brand.
address.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
the
It
address.
was the address.
424 North Fairfax Avenue.
What is it now?
They moved somewhere else. Melrose
Fairfax
Place.
and Melrose is all cooked, right?
Yeah.
Melrose Place, they got good stores.
Fuck Gavin Newsom.
That's like my homie cousin. For real.
He could get all the smoke.
I don't know, but that's my bro cousin though.
He went to the island for sure.
Oh, nah, then fuck that nigga, man. I ain't about all that.
How the fuck would you go to the island?
What's it called? But Matt, it's crazy how many people like Noah Dylan like really blossomed to
He's
his
great.
fan base is crazy, bro.
He's an amazing, talented artist.
He's
bro.
super talented. But that's the thing, like, everybody's just like, I don't know. I always see just talent in people. Like, I didn't think that Noah Dylan would ever be a musician. I just thought he took cool photos, but his vision was always like, I want to do videos and I want to do music.
Nah,
and
he
like,
got it. He got it.
yeah, he got it. Like, he's going crazy right now, bro.
It's fucking nuts.
No Jumper ruined Melrose. I don't know about that.
No, I think everything just
I
got
think
cooked.
they're trying to destroy America.
LA got cooked. Like, it's not even Melrose. It's like,
LA is like sun washed. Everything is just like faded. You know what I mean? That's the only
It's
way I
that
could
good
explain
fent.
it. It's like dusty.
When did I first link Balenciaga? Ye introduced me to Demna in 2021
Explain
in
that
Atlanta.
more. Explain that more. That
Well, okay, that's a long story. We're story time.
story time. Let's hear
Story
it.
time. Everyone's got a story to tell. So, I've been following Demna's work since his very first collection. I saw it on Style Zeitgeist. That's another really OG website. Style Zeitgeist Forum. Saw the first Vetements lookbook published in January of 2014, something like that. I was 13. And I fucked with it. So I kept paying attention to what he was doing. The brand started to blow up. I remember looking at it in DSM in 2015 when they first started carrying it. I was shocked by the prices. If you want to, Vetements Garam ruined the pricing of the entire fashion industry.
So wait, the prices were high?
The first brand to make a hoodie $1,000.
Yeah.
That was capped.
I
There was
remember
no
that.
no
Yeah,
reason.
buying it too.
Yeah, but there was no reason a hoodie needed to be 1,000. Oh, the cod and a sticker. Cap. Garam is a scheming motherfucker. But I still bought that shit. I still saved up to buy it. So
I wanna
that
try-
goes to the power of Demna's designs.
I want to
that
chime
really,
in real quick. I want to
yeah.
chime in real quick. It's crazy that like $1,000 hoodie was so crazy back then, And I just remember when Kanye collabed with APC, and everyone freaked out that
For
the shirt
the-
was $100.
$100 white
$100
tee.
for a tee? Like that
Yeah.
shit is, bro.
That's a steal now.
That's a steal. If you can get a T-shirt for $100, like you came up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no cap. But continue your story.
If Mamdani becomes mayor, he will turn your
Alright,
shop
man,
into a
fuck
shelter.
politics.
Yeah,
We
we
don't
don't-
came here to talk about clothes. This nigga read talking about Gavin Newton and Mom Donnie. Like I came
Man,
here to
fuck
talk
'em
about
both.
garments.
Fuck 'em
bro.
both. They ain't got
We
drip.
focus on our shit, bro.
Like I ain't like, come on, bro.
I mean, we got to tell the kids what's good.
Continue your
Yeah, so.
All right, you gonna
Yeah, no. But that just like, I kept up with what Demna was doing with Vetmont. You know, I really, really wanted that shit. In the beginning, it was only women's. So that I had to find the pieces that I felt comfortable wearing. And it was like, hoodie, jeans, something like that. I used to boost that shit from,
Yeah.
I'm not even going to redacted. Boost that from redacted places. And, now Barney's was the spot. If you wanted a free fit, you had to go to Barney's.
Barney's, bro.
Rest in peace, Barney's, man.
R.I.P.
Their return policy was way too lean. Like, I walk out of Barney's with a fit, yo. If you have, bro, I used to save up money. I used to save up money and buy like a $5,000-$6,000 fit from Barney's, right? But I wear that shit. Ooh, see me take a pic. Then I wear that shit again, take a pic.
I know Mike the Ruler was getting a lot of stuff from Barney's. He was getting a
We
lot.
love Barney's.
Yeah, he
we
was.
love Barney's.
His
We
method
love
was a
Barney's.
little different. His method was a little different than mine. But he was
Yeah.
getting a lot of stuff from Barney's.
That's love. I
Someone
love
said
you.
R.I.P. opening ceremony too. Another
Wow.
staple.
Another staple.
Another
Everyone
staple.
had the. If you had a bag, you wore that for like 10 weeks.
OD. Yeah. Man, I used to go to the Rick store and just ask for the tote bag. Like,
You know, Essence went bankrupt today.
yeah.
Today. Yeah.
Today, guys, make sure you subscribe. By the way, we got streams every single week.
No cap. Every Thursday.
All right, let me get back on
go,
track. So, I always wanted to work with Ye, right? And I got gate kept fucking crazy by a lot of people that were our friends, right?
Yep.
You had a lot of people, they were like 40 years old, going to say, oh, I want to talk, come to the Mercer, come talk with me, let's brainstorm ideas. There was a dude named Elon, not Elon Musk. His name was Elon Rutberg.
Oh, wow.
And he used to invite me to the Mercer to talk with him about ideas and say, oh, I'm going to pitch Ye this thing you're talking about. We got to connect you and Ye. Never once ever connected me with Ye. Used to just pick my fucking brain. And I was dumb enough. I was naive. You know, I was fucking 15.
And we're nice people. Look,
And we're nice people. And we just love the art. We just love the art.
Will steal the energy and the inspiration from the source, and then they'll gatekeep the source to the person they're getting money from. You feel me?
Yeah, and then take the credit and act like it's they shit. And that's a lot of that happened when we were young, bro.
It's-
It'd
yeah,
be
they wanna act
motherfuckers
like-
that's OGs. Like
They
they
copy paste.
There was
Man, the OGs don't have any swag. It comes from us. It comes from us.
That was
They're
the
fucking
crazy
lost
part,
and
bro.
they're fried.
Facts.
It's too many people that call themselves OGs that would just steal swag and it's just like trying to little bro us and shit.
They
Like
ain't tastemakers, bro.
Now
They
there
ain't really
are
do
little
this
bro. Now who's big bro?
shit. We gonna big bro 'em in the end, no matter what.
So it was a lot of people trying to sun me.
Yeah.
You know, even friends, even people I still fuck with, but I didn't forget that.
My bad.
I didn't forget that.
somebody said, duh, y'all was 15.
Yeah, but
Nah, for real though. Like imagine a 15-year-old telling Kanye, "Alright, so this my idea, bro. Like you should make a hoodie." Like I get it. But I mean, we got like in the long run, you know, we really got our way. Like,
Of course.
I think everything played out.
No
perfectly.
denying it. You
yeah.
could.
Yeah, and
They're always one step behind. We got the ideas unlimited.
now they weren't ready. They weren't ready for us to grow up.
They weren't.
Because then we weren't kids anymore. We want all the smoke now. So
How do you feel about Fortnite Balenciaga? My favorite Fortnite skin is
the skins are fire. The clothes were lame.
What on the in the Fortnite Balenciaga?
No, the Fortnite
I'm talking about the
skins.
skins. I'm not
Yeah,
even
the
talking.
skins
Tell
were
your
fire.
story,
bro. Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
But the collab was mid.
You want to work with? Yeah.
I wanted to work with Ye for so long, right? Because I saw, you know, on the outside, especially a few years ago, everyone saw Ye as this guy who was like trying to be this hero. If you didn't know Ye, you thought he was this hero that was trying to save the world. And I think that really spoke to me. I wanted to be part of something bigger. And I fucked with what he was doing, all of the aesthetics of what he was doing. And I felt like he was also someone who was willing to take risks and just be different, which is something we all relate to. And so I really wanted to get in touch with Ye, and someone would be like, oh, you know, I heard I was in the office, you were on the mood board. Why wasn't I in that office?
Yep.
You know,
Yeah,
and it
be
wasn't
on the mood
until
it wasn't until, so, you know, I'd been chasing Gabe of Uzi. I've been chasing him for years. I was like, bro, connect me to Ye. Because he used to be Ye's videographer. Gabe used to go around, this was before White Trash Tyler, before Nico Ballesteros. Gabe used to film Ye 24/7. Then he hired Tyler, he hired Nico to work for him. And they replaced him because Gabe said, oh, I'm going to fall back. It's too much. It's too much. Ye is too crazy. Right? So
Shout out
Gabe fell back. But we love Gabe, and Gabe said,
you told Tyler to film, right?
Yep. And then, but Nico was like, no. And then Gabe came back at some point. Anyways, let's not get lost on that. So I said, Gabe, you got to connect me with Ye. This is 2020. Keep in mind, like, some people are afraid to leave their house. Ye had an office with a full team making clothes every day, flying people in from wherever he could get them in from during all the crazy restrictions, right? And I was like, fuck, I need to tap in with this. Because I was spooked about COVID in like February 2020. And I was freaking out before everyone else. Mm-hmm. And then by the time we were in lockdown, I was like, damn, this shit is fake as fuck. Yeah. So I just started going outside every single day. I was trying to find parties. I was trying to do everything. Mm-hmm. And I was definitely trying to go to Wyoming and work with Ye on clothes. But I kept trying. Gabe was kind enough to connect me to Nico. Nico is really the one who made it happen for me.
Shout out Nico, bro.
Shout out Nico, man.
You got to see his movie. It's coming out next month, September 19th, right?
I'm hyped for that.
Yeah. It's going to be crazy. It's a long time coming. And
I was always wondering, like, what is Nico? Because he was just filming 24 hours a day. I don't think he slept for a few years, bro.
Yeah, he's goated. He's goated. He gets it.
Major motion picture.
Right,
so, yeah. So Nico said, nah, it didn't happen that easily. You know, so I talk with Nico. Gabe connects me to Nico. Nico is a longtime fan of me and Austin and Luka and Kerwin. He knows the scouts, right? And I'm talking with Nico, exchanging ideas, explaining what I want to do for Ye. Nico's all on board. He's like, I'm going to connect you. But then at the time, you know how it goes. If you've ever been around Ye, you're going to butt heads with him eventually. Even if he's your best friend for a period of time, y'all are going to get in a fight about something. And Nico and Ye kind of were not on good terms for a second. It just, nothing was coming about it, you know? So I just moved on. I was doing other shit. I even consulted for Heron Preston at one point when he was with Newgart's group. Mm-hmm. Then, you know, this is beginning of 2021, April 2021. I just get a call. Oh no, Nico came to New York. So I finally linked up with Nico. And Nico was with this really, really pretentious guy named Paul Johnson, who just rubbed me the wrong way. He's just an old head that gatekeeps and is full of himself right next to Ye, right? Yeah. And I was like, oh, you know, I was so happy to link with Nico. We had a great time, but the vibes were off when I met this guy, Paul. Yeah. And I didn't think, okay, I was like, yeah, you know, I'm never going to meet Ye. Like, I'm always going to have these vultures trying to gatekeep and hide the youth from Ye, trying to feed him their stale ass ideas. Yeah. And then all of a sudden I get contacted the next day by Nico, and he's like, yo, Ye wants you to come on the next flight to LA. Mm-hmm. And I was so happy. And the craziest thing is the day I got the text to pull up to LA, you know, Ryder Rips and I had been friends for a few years. He used to work for Ye in 2018. And I would talk with him back when he was working with Ye. He never introduced me to Ye. But I love Ryder. And so I was hanging with Ryder, and that's when I got the text. Like, divine intervention. That was a fucking coincidences on top of coincidences. You know, everything happens for a reason. Mm-hmm. So it was the day after I was chilling with Nico and this guy, Paul. I'm chilling with Ryder because he was in New York. I don't even remember what we were talking about. Mm-hmm. And then I got the text, and I came to LA. And I come into the studio with Nico. Now, first, it's Ye was in this gallery called, I don't remember the name of the gallery, but it was owned by Vanessa Beecroft's ex or something like that. And Ye was in there recording for the Donda album. And it was just this big open space. And I come in with Nico, and we sit down, and we just hang out with Ye, and we start talking. And everything was so organic. It's like, you know, this is someone who I met for the first time, but it was like I had known him forever. You know, the vibes were just right. And immediately Ye's like, okay, I want to see how you style the new Gap stuff we've been doing. At the time, you know, Greg Ross had made all this stuff for him. This is April 2021 still. I go into the Gap office. It's on the next to fucking, at the time, so next to Soho House and Elon's Hyperloop. So it's a cool location in downtown LA. They have all the clothes, you know, I'm going crazy, making all these fits. Nico's taking the photos. And then, yeah, I just start talking to Ye like every other day, and I keep coming back to LA. But through all of this, I'm telling Ye, yo, you need to work with Demna. You need to work with Demna, because it was just the most obvious thing to me for the Gap. Because the way that Demna recontextualizes clothing in a much broader context than all this corny high fashion shit, and actually makes things that are relatable and feel human, and like basically took what we loved about streetwear and just elevated it to a whole other level. That's like a really oversimplified way of putting it, but that's the first thing about it that spoke to me, especially when I was like 13.
So it was your idea to connect.
I mean, absolutely. And I just pushed and pushed and pushed, and Ye was getting annoyed. He was like, stop talking about Demna. Basically, because there was this guy in his ear. This guy, Akeem Smith, was in Ye's ear.
Let me chime
And he
in.
was saying, oh, you can't let a white designer be responsible for your first
said
collection. Yep.
That's crazy.
Yep.
But look,
and Ye would listen. That's the
this
problem.
is-
You got
this
too
is-
many voices in the room.
This is one thing I'm going to say about Mike the Ruler. He's passionate about this shit, and if he has an idea that he knows he believes in, he's going to push for it. And a lot of people around Ye are scared to say something because they're think
using
Kanye's
him.
gonna
They're
say
using
something.
him. Also,
They want to make him go slow. They don't want to change the world, bro.
well, they just want to be around, collect the check, and they don't want to they don't believe in the mission.
Yeah.
And that's something I really, really never related to, and why I always butted heads with everyone around him. But, you know, there's a reason why I lasted. Very few people make it more than a month or two around him. You know, I worked with Ye for a year, and I was like, that's a long time to be working with Ye.
He cycles
So-
through fires, hires.
You know, people come back eventually. Yeah, that's why everyone says, "Oh, I used to work with Ye," because he cycled through everyone.
If you spend a day in LA, you will meet 3 people that say I used to work with Ye. Like my nigga.
There's
okay,
people who work for him that
like-
never met him. Period.
Okay,
Like,
you know what I mean? But what's it called? Man, I learned so much from being around all that shit, like about how the fashion industry goes. I remember when
I learned a lot about how the world works.
I remember when me and Ian Connor styled, I think it was Yeezy season 3. No, it was maybe it was Yeezy season 5. I forgot which one. Where like me and Ian were just like up till like 5, 6 in the morning, just like doing a million looks, like
That's fire.
just, you know, trying a million looks on not just me, but like motherfucking like models and this, that, the third.
He
And I'm
wants
thi-
you in the office till 5 a.m.
Yeah, yeah.
He's like,
So-
wait, why are you leaving?
And nigga, by the way, I think I'm still in the school at the time. I'm still in the high school. Like, this is like my senior year. And, oh no, I wasn't. I had just graduated. But anyways, I leave, right, at like 5:30 in the morning. The next day, it's like show day. And Kareen Rotfeld comes in. This is when I learned a lot about like how fashion credits work. Like, she picked the best out of the looks that like Ian and I had like styled. We had like maybe like styled like 100 looks or some shit.
Yeah.
And she picked them. And then it was like the show was styled by Kareen Rotfeld, you know? And I was like, that.
It wasn't styled by Ian Connor and Lucas.
Yeah, of course, but like, why
That's
would
how it
be?
works.
Like,
That's how it
Kareen
works.
Rotfeld, and I got it. And like, I wasn't even mad, by the way, because I
you
learned such a
experienced it.
valuable lesson. It was
That's
such an
true,
experience,
that's
and I was
true.
so grateful to like even be at such a young age.
I mean,
be
you
given-
gotta start somewhere.
You got to start somewhere, and like I was so grateful to just be in the room and to like be working on shit. You know what I'm saying? And working on people at such a high level, and the fact that they're trusting young motherfuckers like us to like do this shit. And so it's like when she, you know, because at the end of the day, that's what creative directing is. Sometimes it's like being able to make a decision. Like I wouldn't have been able to actually style the show. You know what I'm saying? Like,
There's, you know, you don't have the tool belt with the lint roller and the clips and all the bullshit, but you were the one who had the ideas. You
Yeah.
didn't have that's the issue. It's like they always prey on the kids because the kids have the ideas, but they just have the know-how. They have the know-how of how to put it in practice. So they get all the credit, but it's like
if someone wants to teach the kids how to do this stuff, all the dinosaurs are gone. All the dinosaurs are gone. So they're never going to give the knowledge. They'll use your ideas, sure, but they'll never give the knowledge because then they're out of a job.
They're gatekeeping. They're protecting themselves.
May said you don't have 20 years experience. Exactly.
Yeah.
But now time has passed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm getting experience. I'm learning. I'm every day.
Yeah.
You got to approach
You can't
everything
be
like you're a
salty.
student.
Yeah, you
You
can't
know?
be salty. You could be grateful for any situation, even if you get fucked over.
I'm
Really
so
don't.
grateful for like all the shit that happened, like the shit that I didn't get credit. I mean, it's most of the shit that I did, I never get credit for, but like that shit don't mean nothing to me because I know the people that know, and it's just like, bro,
You
we're
did it for
young
the
as
love of
fuck,
the game
bro. I'm doing it
also.
for the love of the game, bro.
Yeah.
Like I'm young as fuck. Like at the end of the day, like I learned from people. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. That's actually is the game. Like you have to be an understudy. You gotta see how shit happen.
Yeah.
And now motherfuckers, I feel like motherfuckers be having too much pride. Like motherfuckers be like posting screenshots like I designed this and blah 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 blah. It's like, bro, read the fucking room, bro. This is how the game goes, gang. Like, you know what I'm
cap.
saying? Like, no cap though, bro. It's like,
Don't ever give up.
don't be
If
on
you don't
some
have your credit now, you're going to get it later. If you give up, you let them win.
Yeah, don't be some.
somebody
salty
said,
shit.
how'd I meet Henry Levy? I actually met him in Calabasas because he was doing graphics for Ye for
Who is
season
that?
3.
ERD.
The ERD. And that's also when that day I met Henry Levy is the day where me and White Trash Tyler were playing Mad Shack West in the at Kanye's office, like, and all day we was just playing Mad Shack West, and he was like, at some point he just started being like,
The crazy thing, a little piece of Shaq lore. Shaq modeled in season 3
You
with
know why he
Ian,
went there?
Thug, Yachty, all of them. Shaq is just as important in that moment. Vogue, he wasn't in the lookbook. I don't know if that was Ye or whoever took him out of the lookbook slides.
that was fucked up. That wasn't right.
You know why he went to the casting? Shaq West went to the casting to go press Ian Connor for me. But I'm not even mad at Ian at the time.
This is some
I'm
real
not even
spill.
mad at Ian.
Real
or
spill.
anything. So Shaq is just like, out of love to me, he's going to the casting to press Ian Connor just to be like, yo, Austin, I'm pressed him. Blah, blah, blah. He can't fuck with you. Blah, blah.
Yeah, because Ian posted the
yeah.
address for the casting and told people to pull up.
And I have nothing. I don't even have an issue with Ian at the time.
And
Shaq
Shaq
is
wasn't a
just trying to show
fucking extra standing beneath.
Yeah.
Shaq was standing in a Yeezy look.
Yeah. So
He
look,
was a
look.
real model in that show. He
So-
wasn't wearing thrift shit.
Shaq is a handsome, swaggy kid, so he pulls up in full Asspizza. He skips the line. He sees Ian. Ian goes, yo, this kid's wearing full Asspizza. Bring him to the front. Get him in the show. Da da da. Because he's wearing full Asspizza. This is the story I've heard
No
from
funny
Shaq.
shit.
I
And
feel like
then-
I've never heard this
Yes.
lore. That's the
So
craziest.
that's why
That's the
Shaq
craziest.
is in season 3, bro.
Yeah, I gotta find, man.
But Ian was being mad nice to him, so obviously he's not going to do it.
I'm gonna find the pic of Shaq because
crazy,
I had the. Oh, let me finish my story.
Yeah,
my
tell
bad.
your story. Sum it up real quick.
Yeah, so anyways, one day, Ye stopped hitting me up. Summer 2021, after like 2 months, he stopped hitting me up. He's like, I want the team to go into Dover Street Market and buy every color of Rick Owens. We need full Rick Owens color palette for Yeezy Gap. I'm like, bro, this shit is fried.
Yeah, why is
And-
he always referencing other brands, bro? You're
Bro,
easy,
you're
bro.
the GOAT. Stop.
Yeah.
Stop riding the corny wash shit.
Yeah.
Please. Yeah, anyways, one day I get a call from Ye. I was about to get on another flight. And I get a call from Ye. He's like, Mike, I need you to come to Atlanta. I want you to help me build the craziest collection of Demna's work. And I'm like, oh, this is my time
This
to
nigga been
shine.
waiting for this moment his whole life. This nigga said, Demna, I got some shit for you.
So, anyways, I go there. So Ye had just had this stylist, another vulture, another old head trying to gatekeep. Yeah, this woman, Renalou Padora. I'm saying all the
Name
names
drop.
today, right?
drop.
And she had done a pull from Balenciaga's PR from this guy Johan Fleury at Balenciaga, who runs all the VIP celebrity stuff, and did this pull that was all these show sample looks, right? For Ye to research or wear essentially in the listening party. And so all those samples were there, but then I get the credit cards. I start going crazy, buying Ye everything I can find. you know, all the best pieces. Because at the time,
Hey, they gifted
2020,
subs. Thank you for the gifted subs.
2021, Vetements Balenciaga was kind of dead. Like the hype was over. It was over. But that's when I was going crazy because I felt like Demna was going crazy at Balenciaga and no one was showing it love. So I was just in Ye's ear, like, you gotta fuck with this. It's so fire, you know, like. And yeah, so I start doing that. And then Ye tells me, oh, Demna's pulling up to Atlanta. This is the craziest thing. This time in 2021, people from Europe could not even fly directly into the US. Lawrence Chandler, who was in charge of everything for Ye at the time, really nice guy, he apparently spoke to the US State Department to get approval for Demna to fly in from Europe.
So lit.
That it was crucial to the activity of the US economy for Demna to come to Atlanta for the
so
second
sick.
Donda listening party.
So fire.
And
crazy.
Demna came there, and honestly, you know, Ye was gatekeeping Demna from everyone that worked with him. And that's where I felt a little crush because, you know, I just had so much I wanted to offer the both of them in this situation. My ideas were just going crazy. I couldn't keep that shit to myself. And then a few hours before the second listening party, there's this big cafeteria in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And Demna is sitting there with some randoms that, you know, had clearly approached him and started talking to him. So I was like, all right, if other people are doing this, I got to shoot my shot. I go up, I start talking to him about his work. And it just, at the time, it just felt like he hadn't heard from someone who really loved his work and really took the time to learn about all of his creations. And
So he fucked with you.
yeah.
He was like, yo, I fuck
Yo,
with you.
this is crazy because this is proof you gotta follow your dreams and stick to it. Because all Mike the Ruler would talk about is Ye and Demna, bro. He got the job being the communicator between Ye and Demna, bro. What are the odds of that, bro? Best person.
Well,
for
that's the thing.
job,
You
bro.
gotta love something not because other people tell you to love it or because it's gonna be beneficial to you. You know, of course, Ye was always #1 celebrity, Michael Jackson of our era, but like 2021, anyone that's into fashion was trying to say, oh, Balenciaga, Vetements, that shit is corny.
Yeah.
But I was like, I don't give a fuck what you say. Like, this is the most, I like it the most. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm interested in. I don't need to like something because it's trendy.
Yeah.
And
I feel like the shit now too, like, and it's crazy, like, obviously,
Fuck.
like, Balenciaga, like, blew up and shit. But I feel like it's so much shit, like, you had individuality in how you wore it and why you liked it.
Now it's
And,
copy paste.
like, I don't know. I feel like motherfuckers just like anything now, like.
Damn, is this my last water?
There's water machine over there.
There's a water machine over there.
But what was I gonna say? Someone said, "Is the Supreme Balenciaga real? Was it real?"
Yeah, it's real.
Mike says it's real, confirmed.
No, that shit
But
is real.
I think they canceled that shit.
What's it called?
I gotta say something about that.
Mike got to talk his shit about that.
Yeah.
Once you get him started, he's locked in. This is passion, guys.
It's his passion. It's his
I gotta
art.
talk my shit. James Jebbia shut down the Supreme Balenciaga collab. He used the Balenciaga controversy as an excuse, but he never wanted to do it in the first place. He was very much against that collab.
Because of the controversy.
Not because of the controversy. He was like, oh, it's too fashion. It's like, bro, Supreme collabs with CDG, Yohji Yamamoto, and Margiela, and you're saying Demna is too fashion?
That shit personally hurt Mike the Ruler.
I
That shit,
mean,
it was like, it was like James Jebbia said, "Fuck you" directly to Mike. Almost, you know what I mean?
I mean, because it's like,
damn,
before there was any Demna clothes, Supreme was our Demna.
Yeah. Supreme, man, shout out to James Jebbia.
Shout
He's
out
sick
James
of it.
Jebbia, man. He's a fucking legend. I actually just ran into him the other day at the Cardi show. I ran into him at the
Wow.
Cardi show.
Wait, in New Jersey?
Yep, I ran
Wow.
into him at the weekend concert.
Yeah.
But the Cardi show. And he was there with his daughter, and his daughter was really trying to link
Yeah.
James. And I remember, like, I was.
Oh yeah, I met her through Mr. Dove or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
I met
They're
her
like
too at the
homies.
same
And so
spot.
I seen.
Oh no, I was at a Supreme party the other night.
I seen James I seen James watching Cardi. I'm like, no, I seen him backstage, like by Cardi's room. I'm like, and I met him before, so I'm like, oh shit, like what up? What are you doing? He was like, oh, just here, you know. My daughter loves Cardi. I just blah blah.
Yeah.
And I seen him like watch Cardi perform and like just be like, this shit's tough as fuck. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, and I think I think his daughter probably is the. I don't know. It's like not my place
yeah,
to say, but I feel like his daughter most definitely.
She gets it.
She gets it. She's like.
She's putting him on.
She's like
Yeah.
James' daughter is like us when we were young. You get what I'm saying? Like she sees shit and she's like, and her dad is the fucking GOAT. Like,
Yeah, no, shout out to her. She's very
so
cool.
shout out to her.
I just ran into her on the street too. I was hiding behind a tree like this, and then she said, "Austin?" I was like, "Yeah." It was mad random, but
What's
Supreme still got it. Supreme
Yeah,
still
but
got it.
the Balenciaga Supreme collab, if that would have dropped in 2023, without that controversy, that really Balenciaga handled that controversy so poorly. They fucked up their own motion crazy.
All right, so you got to speak your piece on the controversy. People want to know.
I think they were trying to sabotage Demna.
Really? That's
Yeah,
your theory?
I think, yeah, you got haters. You know, when someone gets a lot of power and a lot of influence in a company, that's very intimidating. And
so you think someone like set up that photo shoot as a whole plan to be like,
no, I think they I think the shit with the kids holding those bags, people getting mad at that is such a reach. That's bullshit. But the shit with the documents in that other shoot, these are two separate photo shoots. I think the documents, that was someone trying to sabotage Demna. Or maybe just someone trolling, but that was a bad actor. That was,
interesting.
yeah, that's what I think.
Okay.
And I think that, yeah, bro, like to get mad at, bro, those were punk stuffed animals. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I grew up, my dad put me on to Sid Vicious. Like, Sid Vicious would be wearing some fucking spiked leather bracelets and shit. And you're telling me, oh, because the stuffed animal's wearing that, it's suggestive. I'm like, bro, you have a fucking dirty mind. It's funny because when I saw that photo shoot, when I saw the photo shoot of the Christmas gifts with Balenciaga with the stuffed animal bags and all the other, like, trinkets, I was like, damn, this is really some normie shit. Like, Balenciaga is really pandering to like basic ass people trying to sell fucking Christmas gifts. I was like, this is not it. I never even saw it that way. And then like I started seeing the TikToks about that. I was like, this shit was a joke, you know, it was like schizos. And I was like laughing at it. And then it just like, bro, never apologize. When someone tries to come for your neck, never apologize. If you apologize to the people that are trying to fuck you over, they're just gonna tear you up more. They're just looking for you to show weakness. Never back down, never say sorry.
Never back down, never what?
Say sorry.
Nah, never give up, man. Come on, shout out Nick A30, Fortnite.
But no cap, it's like if I hired someone to do a shoot for me and I'm like, yeah, they're fired, hire them. They could do whatever the fuck they want and put little secret messages in the background, you know? Like,
Bro, you
I'm
know
not
how
watching
many
everything.
extra people be working on these shoots? Like,
Yeah.
how many unnecessary people are on set? Like, that shit is out of your control. And you're telling me Balenciaga was supposed to see
The paper.
zoom in to read the fine print in the fucking big photo, this one paper on the table? Like, bro, everyone's too soft. That's the real problem.
Yo, Austin, I got a question.
Yeah.
I got a question for you.
What's up?
Tell me how it was. Like, I want to know how you linked Kodak. Like,
yeah.
I want to know the lore behind. Cause I remember like I just seen him in the motherfucking the Robbins jeans collab.
Gabe put me on to Kodak in 2015.
Gabe?
Yep.
He's one of my favorite rappers still. I
Wait, so
love
tell me
Kodak.
how'd that happen? How'd that happen?
So, met Robin from Robin Jeans.
Oh, Robin's like a real person.
Yeah,
It's like
Robin. You gotta meet him actually. I gotta bring you to him. He's really cool.
Batman and Robin.
Yeah, he's inspirational. Like he's a real artist, locked in his studio all day on his Asspizza shit. Like he really loves this shit, you know. So I linked with Robin because his son reached out because I DM'd Robin Jeans. I literally DM'd Robin Jeans. Let's collab.
Wow.
And they replied like a month or two later. I linked up with them. He's mad cool. We get it. I'm like, yo, let's do this. Da da da. It's like, you know, the black and orange with the studs. So we're working on the clothes. I tell the son, I was like, bro, we gotta shoot Kodak in this shit. I was like, you gotta just DM Kodak, say, yo, we need to shoot you in this. We'll fly out. Da da da. Kodak replies. He says, pull up. Next day we fly to Florida. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. We need to pull up. Like this is Kodak in the orange and the black. Like this is his color. So we were like, all right, bet. Flew to Florida and to Miami. He was just down to do it, bro. He was like, I was like, I have the text. I was like, yo, where do you want to meet? He said, the projects? And he put this emoji. Like this. And he said,
Oh, he got a sense of humor.
yeah, he was like, yeah, just pull up. We met him at this weird like convenience store, and in the back of the convenience store there was just like 2 stripper girls, like just like just it was cool. It was like a movie.
Like full
Yo,
rapper
that was a
mode.
vibe.
Yeah,
that was a vibe.
Like full rapper mode.
Yeah, and he's just like, we shoot him right there in the back.
Wait, you shot Kodak?
Photo designer.
The photos
shit.
were so
Yeah.
fucking
So
sick.
Kean was there. It was me, Kean, and Robin's son. So we shot Kodak. He was just super down. Didn't ask for nothing. Then, like I was telling Kodak, I was like, yo, I'm the creative director of Robin Jeans. Like, completely lying. I was just like, but I wanted to help Robin with like getting their shit like with the culture or whatever. So I was like, yo, let's run the vultures Kodak shit. And he wanted to do the wings with like a vulture in the middle. Because that's like his shit. That's what he has
Oh, the
tatted
vulture
here.
shit like Ty Dolla?
Ty Dolla Sign
Oh,
shit.
word? I fucks with that.
So then he was just like, we shot a whole music video for him like the next day. I was with White Trash Tyler too.
Wow.
There's an unreleased Kodak Asspizza White Trash Tyler music video out there. He's wearing full Robin jeans, but it didn't come out.
Yo, leakers, I need you to leak that shit.
And yeah, like we were with him in the studio. We have the carved pumpkin. He just instantly puts it on his head. We don't even say anything. He just starts dancing with the pumpkin on his head. And he's just really lit, bro. Like
Oh,
People
the whole
don't.
shit was like
oh,
that.
they're talking.
Dude.
Someone asked you how you met Lean. You should tell the story with Emilio, since that shit has become such, like.
So in like 2015 was the first time I met Young Lean because we pulled up to, I don't know, there's like a meet and greet or something.
No,
And
that was 2014. Was the meet and greet
2014.
right when he dropped Unknown Memory? That was at a record store in the city, and you
And
pulled up with a top hat.
The top hat, and the photo still exists. Cause,
This nigga like a calendar. This nigga got dates.
Mike the Ruler, he
Keep
knows,
that. This
he
thing.
knows.
Yo, this thing got every receipt ever.
But whatever, I pull up on Young Lean. He said, "Oh, I recognize you. You make clothes for Lordy." Talking about Lord, because we were in the Lord video and shit.
People,
Yeah.
people don't even know.
That's another story.
Yeah,
That's another story.
yeah.
But whatever, I just pulled up, said hello. Then in 2015, when I was trying to drop the hats, I was like, bro, I need Young Lean to model the hats. The first shit that I ever really dropped was the hats. And, I'm a Young Lean fan, so I was like, yo, we need to shoot Young Lean. I don't even remember the story. What's the story?
We were just talking about gatekeeping. Like his manager was trying to hold you back from really working with him.
Yeah. I don't even remember. My shit's so fucked up, but I believe it. Then in 2021 or whatever, he modeled the 730s, and that was lit. He said, pull up alone. I was like, all right, bet. Took the photos. And he said, it's crazy, man. I really watched you grow up. And I was like, that's lit, bro. Because I watched Young Lean grow up, bro. He's a big inspiration. I fuck with Young Lean.
It's crazy. The first time I ever met you, so in 2014, summer 2014, that wasn't the first time I met you. My bad. Scratch that. I met Austin December 2013 at the Riot Rave. That was a Rocky video shoot.
yeah.
He told all the kids in New York to pull up. And we met a lot of things happened that night. A lot of people connected for the first time that night. But I want to say early 2014, we could look up the date because the video is on YouTube from the concert.
Right?
Nah, the Young Lean and Goth Money show at
Didn't that get
V-Files.
shot up or some shit?
No, that was Lean's tour like a year
Oh, okay.
after that.
All right, go on. Sorry.
Nah, this was very early. It was Lean's first ever show in the U.S. because he had his first ever
At
U.S.
V-Files,
show
I remember this.
at Webster Hall, either the next day or later that same day. So we did a private show at V-Files with Goth Money. And of course, I was there being V-Files affiliate. And Austin, I couldn't get Austin in, but Austin pulled up there to give me the first ever run of screen printed Asspizza shirts.
In the front of
3
V-Files.
faces, white tee, hem cut off the shirt, V-Lone style. It had a stamp on the inside of the collar. Like first time he was really making something official that wasn't Sharpie, bleach pen. This was
Screen printing. From
Austin
custom-
making,
Where's the Supreme shirt with the stamp on it?
yeah.
Oh, this one has a stamp. But it's
So Austin pulled up to Lean's very first U.S. show, private show. I was there to give me the very first manufactured Asspizza t-shirt. The way
what I
that shit
first
was crossing over back then, the amount of overlap that everything had was insane. And you don't get that anymore because it's not everything is too big.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. Like, I was just thinking about like White Trash Tyler, like, fucking, what a goat.
He is, bro. I love White Trash Tyler.
It's crazy how like Gabe really, you know, is probably one of the most influential people in this whole shit.
He was 15 years ahead, bro.
Gabe,
If Uzi
Absolutely.
dropped now, shit would still go up.
you know,
Like,
he was
so ahead,
he
bro.
was the original Uzi. First things first,
Yeah.
he was the one who really made that VHS shit hot
Nothing
for
but
our
respect.
generation, right? There's a lot of trends that he set, bro. Gabe
Music
was
was
supposed
too,
to
bro.
be on Lean's first
Yep.
U.S. tour.
He said no.
And he said
And they
no.
blocked him.
And Lean didn't fuck with him after that. Major bag fumble on Gabe's part.
He should
But-
I
have.
don't know. I think Gabe like,
Kean's going.
oh wow,
Kean, we're on stream.
we're on stream. Say what up.
What up, stream?
Kean's in Italy right now. What's up? How are you guys?
They're streaming.
We're streaming. We're streaming.
I just wanted to say hi to the stream.
Okay, good. I'm glad you called. I'm glad you called.
Later, buddy. Love, love, love,
Peace.
love, love.
Yeah, Gabe, honestly,
I got to
is someone who had every opportunity to be the leader and just never wanted to take the responsibility to be the leader. And it makes me sad because, you know, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Gabe. So I just wish that Gabe really locks in.
Gabe was also one of the only people that like. Some people call him Gab 3 too, but Gabe was really one of the only people that like believed in us, and the older people, whether it was the Kanye's and like the any you know, whether it was like Kanye and Rocky, all those guys are like.
Gabe was the most down to earth.
He was but he was also the only one that like really was like on our team in terms of like he was anti-gatekeeper. Like he was like, yo, Link. He was like never down to like he was never trying to like curve like a connection or like trying to make shit happen. Like he's responsible for so much. I'm so grateful for him, bro. Like I'm giving Gabe all of his flowers because like I just don't feel like motherfuckers be talking about him enough.
No, they don't.
It's too much shit that he's responsible for, bro. No funny shit. Like,
Yeah, I want to say something about Gabe.
yes.
Man, get your ass over here.
Get over here. Gabe is a fucking goat, first of all. But Gabe's house in LA was the check-in point. If you didn't do your run sleeping on Gabe's couch in fucking LA,
Yeah.
that's the first place I ever went to in LA. I landed, we went to Gabe's house.
First person we knew with a house, right? Like,
No cap.
No funny shit though. Like, I remember when I first went to LA and I didn't have money to stay at a hotel
Homeless
and all
mode.
that shit.
Homeless mode. Bro,
Yo, Gabe's couch.
Kean just called, bro. One time me and Kean slept in Wee Spa for like 3 days, bro. You know Wee Spa?
Of course.
It's a 24-hour spa where you could sleep, and it's like $30 to enter. We would sleep there and watch movies all day in the movie theater. Like 3 movies. We would just finish a movie, watch the next one. We were just homeless, bro.
oh, they said, why did they censor Rocky talking about me in the Kerwin interview? Rocky was saying that I was giving Fran Elations energy. But, bro, Fran
hell
Elations had that shit on. First off,
What is that?
Rocky, you're unk. Let's be honest.
Wait,
Rocky
what
is
the fuck
unk.
is a
Rocky
Fran-
is
what's
You
unk.
know Fran Relations?
What is that?
He's a goat. He's the sneakerhead. He wore the Givenchy fitness.
Oh, with the rap shoes. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, nah, he goated.
He was early. He was early to put that shit on.
Goated.
Yeah.
But, like,
So
alright.
look, he said you giving Fran Relations on it.
Yeah.
Not just because you putting on pieces and shit.
Nah, it's because I was an awkward little kid. But, bro, I was a fucking kid. Like, you're a grown-ass man. Get off my dick.
Nah, so how you feel
But
about
there
Rocky?
wouldn't be a Mike the Ruler if there wasn't a Rocky.
No, Rocky. There would
Big-
be,
big influence, big influence.
Everything, bro. Come on.
But, man, Rocky.
I remember he had
Rocky. When's
when
the
he had
last
his-
time you dropped a good album?
Oh my God, here we go, bro.
Oh, look, Rocky.
That shit ain't got nothing to do with me, gang. Anywho, I remember when Rocky he had gotten a crib in Soho on Broadway. And like,
Oh, we got to talk about the Rocky layup that he gave you.
I talked about that on stream last time. Yeah. But
oh wait, somebody mentioned Gianni Moore. We got to talk about Gianni Moore.
but you remember they wanted to sign us to ASAP, Luka? Me and you?
No.
Super early, before AUG, before anything.
Oh my
Yeah.
God! Yeah. That was crazy. What's it called? Wow, check Jesus. Now wait, let's talk about Gianni Moore real quick. I have crazy lore.
Where's he at?
He's in LA. He used to after he took a break from he started Helder Vices and shit. And then me, Gianni and I were actually working on a brand called Penthouse 64. That was when I used to live at Chateau. And this nigga just lived with me at Chateau for a year. And then just making graphics and shit. But he's a crazy character. Gianni is such an unsuspected, he would get into the craziest amounts of trouble and bullshit.
Yeah, he is.
He was a demon.
He was a real demon. Gianni Moore was a demon.
He is.
He'd be like, yeah, man, I'll be right back, dude. I'm just gonna go see some homies.
He'd steal a golf cart, bro. I remember I pulled up on them. They were driving a stolen golf cart around LA. I was like, bro, what?
Then he'd come back the next day and be like, where'd you go? What happened? He was like, yeah, so I went to this party and we stole a golf cart and somebody got shot and then I'm just like, yo, what? This didn't actually happen. But he was always getting into some crazy ass shit.
No cap.
And I was like, yo, this guy's on timing. How does he keep getting in all these situations?
Before any of us linked him, he was
would
hitting
just
the
talk
three
to
of us
him.
up on
Yeah.
Twitter, and he would send us the most wild videos. We can't even say that shit on stream. He was on demon
We
time.
were just friends with him on the internet for a year before he pulled up to New York.
Yeah. And then
The hats changed the game.
the hats changed the game.
Yeah.
Remember, dude, we used to do meetups in Union Square.
No, it's Central
That was
Park.
the first meetup was in Union.
The first meetup
Before
was in
the
Union
Gianni
Square.
meetup.
Jay
'cause
Stash
the-
was there.
Jay
Yeah.
Stash was there.
Yeah.
Here, I got the pic of that.
That guy fucking sucks.
That's a real demon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Never did anything wrong to us, but some people have a dark side.
Yeah, no, fuck that, dude.
Man, I have no ops, bro. I have no enemies.
I have no option.
I wish everyone the best. Deadass. I wish
Not
everyone
everybody.
the best.
Some people don't wish the best. But
Fuck it, bro. It's
No,
not
we-
worth it to hold on to.
No, you gotta wish them healing, you know?
Yeah. Everyone's deadass just fucking.
that's true. That's
It's,
true.
it's not, no one's happy being evil.
Yeah.
They're
What's it
evil,
called?
but life is hurting for them.
Somebody said, "Bring back spaghetti boys." Will there ever be another spaghetti?
Bro, I'm
boys?
gonna be straight up. There will never be Spaghetti Boys back.
That shit
And
dead, bro.
I got no problem with Kerwin. Ray doesn't like Kerwin. Ray doesn't like me because I'm friends with Kerwin.
A lot of people don't like Kerwin.
Yeah, a lot of people. I mean, but I got no problem with Kerwin.
Yeah,
I wish
me-
him the best, and I bless his family, and I talk to him all the time. I love Luke. I love Kerwin. The shit we go through, we grew up together. We are brothers, bro. There's no denying that.
I was looking for the other pic and this came on.
What's it called? Man, talk about Jonah. Jonah, bro,
Jonah's the goat.
Jonah's the goat, man.
Shout out to Jonah.
I love
That's a
Jonah.
real OG.
He lived in the city, so his house was like a hub where everyone would link up.
Bro, he used to have this big ass crib on 18th Street, bro. And he lived in Queens. At the time, I was basically homeless. I was sleeping at my uncle fucking crib in Brooklyn on a fucking air mattress and shit. And everybody lived mad far,
Yeah.
and we just wanted to be in the motherfucking city every day,
Yeah.
just on bullshit in Soho. And he was also a funny ass dude. We just hang out with Jonah and fucking Frankie Luxury every day.
I love those guys.
I love those
Yo,
guys.
thanks for the gifted subs, guys. We're gonna become real streamers. We're gonna keep up entertaining things every single week.
Do I still talk to Noah Dillon? Yeah. I mean, I've still worked with him on occasion. They'll never be a hot mess or anything like that. But he's shot some shit for me in the past since Hot Mess. I fuck with Noah, but he went on his own trajectory, and I went on mine. But that's really my friend for life. You know what I'm saying? He DJ'd the Marking Distance. Him and Chandler DJ'd the Marking Distance event in LA. I was trying to get him to perform and shit, but it's a bit tricky because they're at Coachella and there's all these clauses and shit. But Noah Dillon is that's my boy for life, bro.
Shout out Noah.
Hot Mess, like, bro, I remember that shit was crazy, man. And I was friends, like, shout out Rossi from Milk Studios. Cause remember he gave y'all the Spaghetti Boys office and shit.
They were always looking up.
Like Rossi from he still owns like Milk Studios and shit. And I remember my other homie Zach Scott had connected me with Rossi, and me and Noah had already been working on Hot Mess shit for like 2 years, just like shooting and like doing all this other shit. We wanted to make clothes and we wanted to make videos, and Rossi just gave us the gallery, like, bro, big ass gallery, Milk Studios.
Shout out to anyone who helped us during that time, bro. Deadass.
Yeah.
Realest ones, bro. Shout out to anyone who
They were going against the grain.
No cap.
They were going
And
against
like
the grain.
anybody that like let us, that believed in us that early, like, and let us get our ideas out into the world, like, I'm so fucking grateful, bro. Like, that
Think
shit's
about how
crazy.
many people were in their ear trying to tell them not to fuck with us.
Like, yo, we were like, what? I was like, what, 20, 21? Like, why the fuck would you give two kids? Wow, legend. That was at the HBA show.
Yeah, HBA
there
show,
too,
summer
bro.
2014. Austin was there too.
Yeah, I got the good rap on.
Yeah.
Man,
No,
remember
man.
Oswego's?
No, we had
Y'all
the flick. We had
went
the
crazy
flick.
with the Oswegos. That was out of my price bracket at the time. Y'all were 10 steps ahead of me
I had
back then.
Oswego's every color.
I remember buying a piece back then was like the best feeling ever, bro. Cause like you really had to choose wisely what you copped, you know. And I remember like I was buying box logo hoodies on fucking eBay for like $100, bro. Wow, HBA.
That's awesome.
Young Asspizza.
Young Asspizza.
Bro, people don't even know. There used to be a forum on Facebook called Buying and Selling
No,
Supreme
luxury
NYC.
and fashion, bro.
Oh yeah, Luxury and Fashion NYC.
Virgil was in luxury and fashion, not like
But there was also Buying, Selling
buying and
Supreme
selling
NYC.
NYC, and then luxury and fashion was this other group that was like international.
Yeah, and motherfuckers don't know. That's how I met Warren Lotus. I was the first person Warren Lotus ever gave free clothes to.
Luxury and fashion.
Luxury and Fashion NYC on Facebook, bro.
Yeah, you had that in 2014. I remember the
2014.
first time.
Jeremy
Some shit
Salata.
with like cigarettes on the back.
Yeah,
like
and
a cigarette pack.
and then
on
it said there are so many beautiful women on the back. And he was in Boston just making shit at his mama crib, like, and he hit me up, and I had motion back then, you know what I'm saying? But and Instagram, I had like what 20K, maybe 15K, which at the time in 2014 that was like crazy. Like everybody got 20K now.
That's 2 million.
Yeah. And motherfucking, he had sent me some clothes, and I started rocking that shit.
Nah.
And
This,
then,
we gotta pull up the Richard Prince with the Luka on 100.
oh yeah. People don't even know, bro. Richard Prince, one of my favorite artists, like, did a fucking like print of my fucking.
So he had this exhibit that was just
It was like an Instagram.
he commented on people's Instagram posts, screenshot it, and then printed them big on canvases. And these were sold in a gallery for tens of thousands of dollars. And back in the day, this was 2014, one of Luka's posts. You got a young
Where
Luka
is
there.
that? Where is that?
It was on auction. It was on
It
auction. I
sold
sent
at
it to both of
Sotheby's,
y'all.
bro, for like.
Oh, like 2 years ago, it was on auction.
I need that shit.
Shout out Warren though, bro. Like,
Nah, for
he
real.
really like
He took this shit so far, bro.
he
He's a
took this
grinder.
shit so motherfucking far.
Me and Steve would come to Watertown, Massachusetts, just cook up in his basement.
Where's Steve?
We
I
got
don't
a
know.
photo.
He's somewhere. Steve somewhere.
Got a photo of it on the canvas on the
Steve
wall.
Steve's been making crazy paintings. He's locked in. Uma is about to go crazy. My favorite artist. Shout out to Chris Hine Jr. Just shot him for the look book. Mike, someone asked what advice you would give someone starting a brand.
That's a big question.
Just give them a straight up answer. Like
Don't do what people want you to do. Only do something because you want to do it, and don't ever think about trying to make money in the beginning. Just
Also,
do
you
it.
just gotta
Just
make
lock in. Just lock in.
Yup.
Do it without thinking about the consequences.
You just gotta make shit like one of my favorite things that Virgil, like one of my favorite like philosophies that Virgil had is to just put it out, like, and that's why so many people disliked a lot of his ideas. But if you look at his span of work, it's like a lot of it is referential to itself, and it's you can see the involvement like in his shit. Like even if an idea
can't
was
get it perfect the first time.
you can't get it perfect the first time, and even if an idea was unfinished, Virgil would just put that shit the fuck out until he got it right. And like motherfuckers be making too much excuses. Like, you can't be too much of a perfectionist. Like, oh, nah, this isn't. Like, just put that shit out. That's so crazy. You took that photo. People tag me in that shit all the time.
Fucking, that's literally why I started saying nothing matters and shit. Like, I was so locked in on trying to drop only perfection. Like, I worked so hard on collection 1. Like, I started getting attention around 2014. I didn't drop my first collection until 2017, bro. Yeah. You know, and that first collection, I really, like, tried to make perfect, and I really took my time. And then, like, after that, I realized, like, it's so hard to get it perfect that you're just going to have to take steps in the right direction each time, and you just keep stacking up. And people also like to see a story of, like, the improvement over time, you know?
Free YM babe.
Yeah, for real.
For real.
It's a little bit more in the center. Like that?
Crazy.
Will shot though. That's even more crazy.
Wow.
Guys, how's the audio? You guys can hear well?
Yeah, it sounds great. It sounds great.
Like, to see the evolution. Like, look at this shitty ass put together backpack in 2019. And let's show the new ones. Hold on.
And that's the shit, like, motherfuckers really be gatekeeping themselves by not putting shit out, by the way. Like,
You gotta get the wheels moving, bro. Like, now we got the fucking high quality ass fucking backpack that you can actually
good
wear.
leather. You could actually wear it and it won't fall
It's got
apart.
nice padding in the straps.
But both are like
It's got nylon webbing.
the story.
real
you know?
backpack.
Both are the story. So yeah, honestly,
Any
just
stories?
do it.
Jim Joe. I have some Jim Joe stories. He's a really, really
Shout out
rare
to Jim
character.
Joe. Me and Steve were just like fans of Jim Joe in like 2013.
Yeah.
You know.
He's just actually he's too mysterious. I don't wanna compromise his aura, so I'm not gonna give y'all any Jim Joe stories.
You gotta say something so people even understand who we're talking about though, because like
If you're
kids
reading
don't
this,
even
it's
know
too late.
about Jim Joe. Like there's people who became a Ye fan in like
Let's put 'em on.
2022. You know, they
Let's
don't
put 'em
know
on.
who Jim Joe is.
Jim Joe is like an artist, started as a graffiti artist, right? And like he would just like always tag like the most fire shit. He's obviously got really popping because he did the "If You're Reading This It's Too Late" cover. But he
did a lot of work with Ye.
Virgil. He designed hella shit with Virgil. Like he's a fucking super slept on character, and like he's contributed a lot to the culture. And like
He's been on this shit.
yeah, he's tough.
He's an OG. You know, me and Steve were definitely inspired by Jim Joe.
Somebody said, how do y'all feel about new creatives? Miles Baguette.
Miles Baguette, Sam
Named
North.
after Brad. Nah,
Who are these people, bro?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm Unk though.
Nah,
Like,
I'm Unk. People be like, yo, you listen to BYB. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, bro, I don't know anyone, bro. I'm stuck in 2016. I'm not gonna
Bro,
lie.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm Unk, bro. I'm old, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Me too.
I'm cooked. GG's, like, I'm cooked, chat. I'm cooked.
How do you get into acting? From the Soho shit to acting?
Well, okay, so story time. I always wanted to be an actor since a super, super young age. My uncle was an actor. He passed when I was like 3. And when I was young, rest in peace, Tara. And when I was young, I was used to see him on the TV, and I used to see him in movies. And I'd be like, and you know, when you're young, you don't even understand death. Like,
Yeah.
So I'm like,
So he exists strictly.
I'm like, how this nigga
show.
dead?
Yeah.
And he on the TV. You get what I'm saying? And from the young age, I always thought it was cool to be able to immortalize yourself through film and characters and stuff like that. So I started like wanting to be an actor, and my parents were always they always believed in like, both of my parents are creatives, and they wanted me to be the same way. So they were like, they started putting me in like acting classes. I used to live in Paris, so I used to come to New York. I used to take classes with this girl, Sheila Gray, whatever. I ended up going to high school in New York, Lower Manhattan's Arts Academy, Stewart Park High School, like on Grand between Essex and Ludlow. And it was an acting school. I always wanted to be an actor. Just by being downtown, because my school was in the Lower East Side, and that's how I met like Virgil, Kevin D'Amato, which is the reason I, you know,
Became a model? Or?
Well, he would not, but my first shoot was like basically for Hood by Air, and like I was literally like 14 or 13, and
So then I just got distracted with the fashion shit, and as shit was with Soho and all these people, I just got distracted in fashion shit. But I always wanted to be an actor. I'm gonna fast forward a lot because I'm not gonna yap for too much longer. But basically, I met Kanye Barris, the creator of Blackish. I used to sneak into the Soho House in LA using my dad's membership, and I got caught. And I was also like not of age. And so I got caught and I was getting kicked out. As I was getting kicked out, Kenya Barris is in the elevator and I'm wearing these Raf Simons 2003 pants, the ones with the shirts and shit that are hanging, I forgot.
Or the tied.
Yeah.
2004 with a t-shirt tied around.
Yeah. And he's like, man, I really like your pants. And I'm like, thanks, man, they're Raf. He's like, what? So... whatever, I'm staying at Chateau by then. I'm like living there. I run into Kenya Barris again at the Chateau and we chat a bit and I'm wearing some cool stuff. And then I'm in Haiti, with my dad, I'm doing some shit and I get a phone call. I'm like, yo, who is this? He's like, hey man, it's Kenya. Like, I'm working on this show called Grownish, and like we already have every character written.
So that's the first shit you acted in.
That was the first shit I ever acted in. And he was like, yeah, I got a show. I'm working on this show. We already have every character, but I think, there's space for you in here. Would you be down to be in a few episodes? And I was fully in the fashion shit by then. Mm-hmm. So, but I've always wanted to be an actor. So I was like, yo, for sure. I'm down, and he wrote me in as a guest star. I was only in very few episodes for the first season, and that shit worked out super well, and I'm super grateful for him because from that shit I got the Jim Jarmusch movie that I did with I remember the first time. My first movie ever was with Jim Jarmusch, one of my favorite directors. Night on Earth is one of my favorite movies. Dead Man is one of my favorite movies. And the way he is that he sent me only the script with my parts in it. I didn't know nothing about the movie. And I get to set. We're filming in Woodstock. It's this movie called The Dead Don't Die. We're filming in Woodstock. I pull up to set. I don't know who's in this movie. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. I did not know who the fuck was in this movie.
Tilda Swinton and shit.
I pull up the set, nigga, Bill Murray over there with Adam Driver and Selena Gomez. I'm like, what's going on? I don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But so I'm nervous because I was already doing Grownish for 2-3 years at the time. But this real TV is one thing. It's a movie and it's these people fucking Adam Driver, Bill Murray, Steve Buscemi, people I look up to, you know what I'm saying?
Real ass actors.
Real ass actors. So I'm here nervous as fuck. Yeah. Yo, this shit is crazy. I'm an actor, but I'm not an actor. You get what I'm saying? So I'm shaking in my boots and shit, but he was so nice to work with. And we actually are the trailer for our new movie comes out tomorrow. I'm in his next film. Yeah. The trailer for the movie should be coming out. Or I don't know if it's tomorrow, but it should be coming out soon. It's called Father, Mother, Sister, Brother. And it's premiering at Venice Film Festival.
Fucking
Vine Days.
You remember we got casted in a movie at White Castle?
Oh! Yeah, more on that. Because he came up to me after. So it was this Safdie brothers.
Yes. Good
Scouted
time.
them.
Good time.
Yeah. Here.
Let's tell the story. Look. At 3 a.m. in Queens, random ass shit. It was me, Steve, Luka, and our friend Marcelo that they don't even know about. Shout out Marcelo.
Shout out Marcelo.
But we went to a White Castle at 3 a.m. They were filming a movie there. Who knows? But I remember Steve said, we're going to go in there and they're going to cast us in this movie.
Yeah, he said that word for word.
We walked in. They looked at us like this. They said, can I take a photo of you guys? We're like,
we there for the sliders, by the way.
Yeah, we trying to get a crave case.
To see the photo.
We trying to get a crave.
I got to see
you
the
saw
photo.
The photo.
So I saw. I don't know if I think I took a photo of his phone and sent it to you. But so I've never met this guy in my life. At the time, Good Time hadn't come out.
Yeah.
I hadn't seen the one with Robert Pattinson where he's the junkie, and it's he
that
sets
Good
himself
Times?
on fire, and then
No, he was in another. Oh no, it's not Robert Pattinson. You're right. It was some other guy with long red hair.
Okay.
It was their movie before Good Time.
Yeah.
Anyways, I had never even seen that movie. I didn't know who the fuck the Safdie brothers were.
Yeah.
And this guy, right, comes up to me, and he's like, "Mike, are you Mike?" "Oh, I know your dad. You don't know me, but I met your friends, and we tried to put them in our movie. They didn't end up being in the movie, but here's this photo of your friends." And this is while I was in Utah.
Yeah.
I
Holy
remembered that you
shit.
told me about this.
Yeah.
Or explain to
Yeah.
them why you're in Utah real quick.
So there's this whole industry in America that preys on children, where you have school psychiatrists that first they try and get you on medication when you're really young. So since I was 7 years old, they put me on meds. Just because I would like get up and walk around outside of class, they put me on Ritalin when I was like 7 years old. Shit's fucked up. So they had me on meds for all these years, and they got to squeeze as much money out of you as possible. I'm a teenager. I'm a teenager. I'm having problems. Every teenager has problems. And they convinced my parents to hire people to
Kidnap.
grab me in the middle of the night. My parents did this to me like 5 times, by the way. So like,
That's so cool.
they hire people. They wake you up in the middle of the night. They put you in zip ties. Your parents are standing next to them, but your parents don't say a word. And you're like, what the fuck is going on? Your parents are just have their chin down crying. And
So they grab you in your bed.
Like you're
you don't
sleeping?
know it's
they
coming.
wake you up. They wake you up at like
Yeah.
6 in the morning, and they're
Yeah.
like, "Hey, you gotta come with us. We're bringing you to a program." And
So you had no idea this was happening.
no, they surprised. But
That's
it's
so
funny,
fucked
like,
up, bro.
they did it to me so many times that I knew before, like I could just tell before it was gonna happen. But like, yeah, the first time I had no idea. The first time my parents did this to me, I was 12.
I know you were
That's so
tweaking the
funny.
first
I
time
was
for
tweaking
sure.
the first time.
Yeah.
And the first time, like, so the time where they brought me to Utah was actually the second time they did this. And they brought me to, it was so at the time, 2014, right? You and me had some sort of like disagreement or something. And like,
Me and you?
yeah. At the time, this was before the shit with the girl. Like, this was just like,
Me and Mike, we're brothers. We fight. That's fine.
yeah. But like, when we were younger, there was this period of time where you and Kerwin were kind of competing to be the ringleader of the group. And it would either be, oh, nah, we don't fuck with Kerwin, and like you wanted no one in the squad to fuck with him, or like vice versa.
Yeah.
And at the time, like I was the one who got singled out. Like
Civil War.
this dynamic was whack as fuck. We all grew
Yeah,
out of
yeah.
this, but
That's
we
some
were
little
just
kid
kids
shit.
on some dumb like ego shit.
Yeah.
And so you and me had this brief falling out. It was only for a few weeks, and then I went to Cali to visit my dad because my dad lives in Cali. And while I was there, like you and me made up, and I was like so excited to go back home and like be back with all my friends. And then literally the day I was supposed to fly back to New York, this is
I called him.
December 31st, 2014.
Damn.
So January 1st, 2015, I get woken up. At the time, they called
You were excited for a new year.
Yeah. I was like, bro, at the time, the term for these people was goons. This is before anyone said, this was before gooning was ever a word in the vernacular. So they literally said, you're getting gooned. That's what they would call this shit.
A word?
Like that in all the programs, that's what the kids would
So they
call
was
it.
gooning you?
The goons
Yeah.
got you.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And they brought me to wilderness program first. So the point of these wilderness programs, it's like you're in the woods, you're camping. It's generally for like 2 months, and they have these programs. They're designed to keep you there so they can find a long-term place to put you. They'll tell your parents, he's still struggling. We need to find a more comprehensive form of therapy for him. That's the plan from the start. They put you that place to separate you from your life, give your parents some time to convince them to get your parents to start paying like over $100,000 a year to put you in one of these therapeutic boarding schools.
So it was because you were crazy?
Bro, it was not. I was literally just not going to school because I
You
wanted
were a
to
little
hang out with the
crazy back
squad.
then, though.
I was a little crazy.
You was
back
a little
then.
crazy, Mike.
Yeah.
You was a little crazy, Mike.
But the main reason I got sent away.
I don't think you was
was-
sent away crazy, but you was a little crazy.
Nah, the main reason I got sent away was because I wasn't going to school and I was just linking y'all every day.
That's true. That is actually
Because
a fact.
Mike is younger than us, and at the
I
time
mean,
when
at
you're
the time,
young,
when
a
I'm
few years is a lot.
14 and they're like 16, that's a big difference.
Yeah.
But nowadays,
So you was skipping class to come kick
Yeah.
it with us. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like,
I mean, y'all were skipping class too.
We was all skipping class,
Austin dropped out in 10th grade.
Yeah.
So
bro, I graduated
Me
by
and
the
Steve.
skin of my fucking teeth, bro. Like, but I had to. I was just like, bro. I was like my senior year. I was like, I made it this far, bro. Like, I don't want to get my GED and do all that shit. You know what I mean?
All right, Mike, explain. Sum it up. Sum up the story. We're jumping all over the place.
nah, what were you saying though?
All right, so they picked you up.
This is crazy.
They picked you up, right? Mm-hmm. Randomly. You got sent to Utah.
No, first it's a wilderness program.
Okay.
And then they put me in the residential treatment center in Utah. And you know, these places, they want to keep you there till you're 18, sometimes past 18.
They just want you on a subscription service paying everything.
Bro, they're milking
so there's something
your
wrong
parents
with
for
your
every
kid.
dollar, and
yeah.
they say, "Oh no, he's still struggling. He needs more." And we got to put him on more medication.
No, I
and
don't
he's
fuck
gotta
with
stay-
any of that medication shit,
Yeah.
bro. Deadass.
Yeah.
They just be
I never knew that
prescribing
shit.
people, bro. Drug dealers, like, for real.
Yeah.
And that shit be fucking
And,
people's heads up. I'm not gonna lie.
And basically, like, yeah, they milked that shit, and it was I had to really just manipulate the fuck out of my parents and act like I was not safe in these programs to convince them to pull me out of there.
And you
they
were getting bullied,
they were
right?
gaslighting the that wasn't the problem, bro. Like,
They peed on your Supreme shirt. I remember that.
nah, some shit like that happened for sure, bro. You used to get bullied for wearing Supreme because as a boy being into clothes was gay.
Yeah.
That's the logic of these people. And the same kids that would bully me a year or two later would be asking me, "Oh, yo, where do I buy Supreme shit? Or
Yeah.
where do I buy?"
When I
blah,
was in
blah, blah."
school, no.
You know?
When I first went to school, no one was wearing it. By the time I left, everyone was wearing it.
Man, I
But,
remember.
all right, let's circle this back to the movie casting. So you're in Utah. How do you see
No,
this?
this is
film?
after I got out of Utah, and I just met this guy. Came up to me on the street. It was a few months after I moved
Yeah.
back home in 2016.
Yeah.
And yeah, he came up to me and and he's like, "Oh, I wanted you in the movie, but your dad said you weren't in New York or some shit like that."
Wow.
Like,
And I remember this month these people come to us like, "Hey, do you guys want to be in this movie?" I'm like, "Bro, we're at White Castle, but I just want a burger and shit." You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
Crave case.
like, I'm like, and these people come out. We didn't want anything to do with it. And later, like a year or two later, I'm watching Good Time, which
That
is a
movie's so fire, bro.
fucking good, bro. And I'm like, yo, I know that White Castle, and I know that car.
Nah, for real.
And I was like,
No.
nah.
But what you don't know is that me and Steve went to set and we left the set, bro, because we didn't know what it was for. So we were gonna be in the movie. We were
Well,
there.
also, they wanted us, it was like that arcade scene, and
they
those
wanted
kids
us
that
to
were
like
doing...
smoke weed or something.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
They wanted us to like do like fake drugs on camera
Yeah.
and shit like that. And like,
I was like, oh, I can't do this. I don't want to promote drugs.
yeah, we was not on that type of
'Cause
time.
I was
And like,
protecting my image, bro.
Yeah,
No cap.
and I was
but
sober.
then I watched the movie. I was like, fuck, I should have been in this.
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
Yo,
yeah.
shout out to the Safdie brothers, bro. I
Yeah,
feel
shout
like
Good
they're
Time is an
Yeah.
amazing.
they're the only directors right now that I feel like are tapped in with the culture, bro. Like on
Yeah.
some shit.
they're fire.
What do you think? Because I feel like movies used to be a big part of the culture, you know? Now it's like there's no directors who are
The
actually
film
tapped in.
before A Good Time was Heaven Knows What. That's the one I was thinking. That one's really good. You got to watch that if you
Yeah.
haven't seen it.
I gotta see that. But how do you feel about that? Like
What, like,
movies being like a cultural ass, like, because like when a movie would drop back in the day, it would change the world type shit.
the thing is that people don't even want to go to the movies anymore. Like, it sucks. Like, you'll see a movie in a motherfucking movie theater,
Yeah.
and then like a week later, I could watch that shit on my laptop.
that shit is just like they know what sells, they know what works. All right, follow this script, do that,
Yeah, it's
and it
slop.
sells.
It's slop.
It's not like, oh, we're in the trial process to like play with people's ideas and fucking see if they're into something else, you know. But like, no, the trial period's over. They know what sells, and it's up to us to just stop fucking buying that shit.
And
you
I
know?
feel like all the shit
There's
that's
still
getting
a few
money.
good movies
Of
every
course,
year.
and there's
Yeah.
still amazing directors, amazing emerging directors.
and I'm sure they have to work hard
But
just to
But
get
it's much
potential,
harder
bro.
for them to like.
I heard this word a few weeks ago, and shitification. That's what's been going on. You
Yeah.
know, everything is just becoming lower quality and dumber.
Yep.
But people are getting
because
getting
we love it, bro.
dumb
We
too.
love it.
So
It's the TikTok brain, bro. No cap. I went
Yeah.
to the movies to watch fucking the movie Together or whatever. Bro, it was like a fucking joke, bro. These people came in, were talking the whole time, playing music, just like literally have flash on the camera, bro. And I was just like, this is insane, bro.
That's
It's like
crazy.
the movie theater etiquette, bro. I'm super serious about that, bro.
Me
Like,
too. It's
yeah,
like,
last
bro,
time
I
went
can't
to
even
the movie,
lock
there
in.
was hella people. There was people smoking weed in the theater. That shit
Yeah,
pissed
it's some
me off.
ratchet ass shit, bro. It's like insane, bro. No, but you know, I originally wanted to make movies before all this. I went to a film high school. I eventually still want to direct movies one day. But I love movies so much. I would watch a movie every single day.
I mean, it's like the best form of media, you know.
It is. It's like just, I don't know, movies are lit.
I love movies.
What's your favorite movie?
I mean, off the top, every time I'm always gonna say No Country for Old Men. Like, and it's because I think it was like the first really violent movie I ever seen, and obviously it's one of the greatest movies. The Coen Brothers are great, and I love. But I remember I was on the plane with my mom, and I kept trying to look at her screen. She was watching No Country for Old Men, and there's like crazy violence in that movie. She was like, "You can't watch that. You can't watch that." And like maybe a few days later, she was like, "Okay, you could watch that." And that movie was so scary and so suspenseful because that movie also has no soundtrack, and people always use music for foreshadowing and for all this other shit. And that entire movie has literally no music. It's just you never know. Like, I wish I could take myself back to when I saw that movie for the first time, because you actually never know what's about to happen in that entire movie. And the styling was sick, and the whole fucking like. I mean, Anton Chigurh, the main character, is like, or like the bad guy, the antagonist. Iconic. It's so fucking iconic, man. That's
No Country for Old Men.
Yeah.
You know.
What about you, Mike? What's your favorite movie?
I gotta think. I don't want to say something.
I'm bad at picking favorites.
I got a lot of favorites. I need some time to think about that. I don't want to. That's a question. It's a really loaded question. I don't want to say the wrong thing.
Mike, how'd you feel when Ye tweeted about you?
Oh yeah, so that was a fun day. This was a few months ago, and I was having like one of the worst days ever, because I was in line for Balenciaga Friends and Family warehouse sale in Miami, right? And I was dealing with some really bad drama with just a toxic relationship with some crazy bitch. And honestly, what happened was, my friend calls me and he's like, "Yo, check Twitter." I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "You didn't see it?" I'm like, "What are you talking about? I don't even have Twitter." And he's like, "Bro, check Ye's Twitter." I open Ye's Twitter. It's a shout out. He says, "I tweet for Mike the Ruler and Ryder Rips. Y'all are the only two who never stood for that light skin shit." And I was like, damn, out of all the ways he could say he fucked with me, this was one of the most meaningful ways to say he fucked with me.
So what do you think he means by that tweet?
Yeah, what does he mean by that tweet?
I'm thinking about back in the day, talking like Yeezy season 3 time, when all of the people were coming in, the same people who were gatekeeping me, that type of shit. Like, that's what he's talking about. That's how that was my immediate like subconscious reaction to it. And that's why it really like warmed my heart when he tweeted that.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Oh yeah, 28 Days Later. Danny Boyle in general, that's one of my favorite directors. You know, 28 Days Later, Slumdog Millionaire. Sunshine is criminally underrated with Cillian Murphy.
I gotta see that.
Fucking amazing.
Amazing actor.
Chat,
what's your favorite movie?
We're talking about movies. They say Tropic Thunder, Zoolander.
By the way, Tropic Thunder is peak, and Robert Downey Jr. I can't believe that nigga Iron Man, bro. Like, that's so tough. And, yeah, I say that nigga Iron Man. That's Robert Downey. Fuck is he talking about?
Luka, they say, how come they never seen you wear shorts?
Niggas have obviously never like just go on the internet. Like, I wear shorts all the time.
Think of a picture of you with a Robert Mapplethorpe button up on and shorts, like the oversized button
yeah.
with some Ricks on.
I wear shorts all the time. I don't know in what world. You need to say, you got to do your research on my little research. You got to do your research.
No cap. Keep the shorts. Damn,
Nigga said Nemo in Paris, Texas. Wow, what range? What range you have?
You know, I'm just thinking about movies, not even favorites, because the movie I'm about to say, I don't like it. I found it like unsettling in a bad way. Was someone mentioned Natural Born Killers? That made me think of Man Bites Dog, which is this, I think it's a Belgian film that they say inspired Natural Born Killers, where it's a TV crew that has been invited by the serial killer to follow him and just like watch him while he kills people. And I was like, damn, like I watched that movie and it actually made me feel like, yo, this shit is actually like really fucked up.
And you didn't like it?
I didn't like the movie. I was like, this is really
Sounds
evil.
Interesting.
I didn't feel that way about Natural Born Killers because it was so like cinematic and like overdone and like it was comical in a good way.
Yeah.
In a good way. But like Man Bites Dog, that movie really like kind of grossed me out.
Interesting. Devil's Advocate is good. That's like
Sinners that just came out. That's your favorite movie of all time?
I just seen everyone talking about that shit. I knew not to watch it.
I'm just like, I mean, it's a
Yeah,
good
that's
movie.
how
I'm
I
just
felt.
like,
I didn't see Sinners because I was like,
movie.
this is some NPC
It just
slop.
came out. That's your
Like,
favorite movie of all time out of every movie that's ever been made? That's crazy. But, I mean, everybody's got opinions.
Yeah,
Right?
I got a list of all the movies I've watched.
Growing up,
recently.
like when I was, what got me into wanting to make movies was David Lynch and Harmony Korine.
Yeah.
And like the first Supreme piece I ever bought was the David Lynch collab because I was like, oh
the Blue
shit.
Velvet Tee. That's
Yeah.
my first
It's
Supreme.
over there.
Yeah,
I,
that's my
I
first-
literally
You should grab it and
I
show
will.
it to the stream.
I literally owe David Lynch for getting me into Supreme and changing my life. So it was David Lynch. Really.
And that season was the first season I ever got a Supreme piece because I got into Supreme when I was 10, in like 2010, because
Rest
I'm
in
born
peace,
in
David
2000.
Lynch,
But the first season that I ever got a Supreme piece, I begged my mom to buy me a hat for my birthday. It's
Oh,
fall
yeah.
winter 2011. Fall winter
2011?
fall
I love that tee.
2011.
See, I didn't
yeah.
even know about Supreme, and I just bought this on some weird ass like resale store. This is the shirt that got me into Supreme because I was a David Lynch fan. Like this is a legendary shirt, and this is the real one. This is it. Wow.
Yeah, you
This
said-
is lit.
I had that shirt.
This
in
is
my-
why Supreme is so lit, bro. There's so many iconic legendary pieces that are timestamps because they never re-drop something, you know?
Yeah, and it's crazy because Supreme falls off and it comes back,
Yeah.
and it's just
Crazy.
they've
Supreme's been
got
on
a
the
real
craziest
grip
run,
on-
probably.
It's
yeah.
the most iconic brand ever, bro.
I think Supreme's been on the longest run, like,
Yeah.
ever. Like, they just.
No cap, bro.
It's crazy. It's crazy to think
Best
about.
brand,
And
bro.
one thing
Best
I gotta to go back to James, like Jebbia, is that
Yeah.
like, you gotta respect him because like no matter how much the company sells for, no matter who's acquiring it, he's in the motherfucking office. He working like he got
Yeah.
his fingerprints all over that shit. He's not like taking the cash, bro. He could have been left, bro. This shit sold for 1 million, 2 million.
That's what I was
He's
saying about
passionate.
the
He's
Balenciaga
passionate.
collab. Like James has his finger on every single thing. Supreme is
Yeah,
gonna
and it's just like you
stay
got
to
you
this
have to respect it. Like
Of course, bro.
that's his brand. That's his baby, bro. That's he built that shit from the ground up, and it's just like
Damn, they
he
said,
in that motherfucker.
Mike wore Kobe's with a trench coat. That was an unreleased shoot for this fashion magazine with the three of us.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Jonah.
ladies
Yeah.
and gentlemen, we
Yeah.
got him. You got a bad
Yeah.
fit, yo.
No, that was a fire fit. That was like a Fendi shearling coat that the stylist.
That's tough. That's tough.
Mike, can I
Shout
have a
out Carlos.
Thank
You
you.
know?
Rosario.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
styled
there's
us
some
for that shoot.
unreleased photos of that.
Crazy photo shoot for this magazine
I
called
wonder
Man
where they
About
are.
Town. You want some?
Yes.
It's a
Let me take my
British-
dentures out, yo.
British men's fashion magazine, and they did this editorial, pulled a bunch of crazy designer shit with me, Austin, Luka, and Jonah in December 2014.
the one where we pulled up to your house?
No, it was at Clayton
Oh, I
Patterson's.
forgot about that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Clayton
That
Patterson.
was
He
at-
collabed. He collabed with Supreme.
Yeah. So we shot this at Clayton Patterson's studio in LES. That's a real OG.
Oh.
Now, before that, we had my shoot for Dazed, where they shot. It was
Yeah.
our squad, bro. They brought in other people that we hardly knew.
Yeah.
Because they needed to make it look like it was more than just
That was
like
probably the first shoot
the
I ever
three
did.
of us.
That was probably the first shoot I ever did. Was at Mike the Ruler's house, and there was a stylist there trying to put me in shit. And they had off-white jeans. They had all
It
crazy
was
shit.
the first season of Off-White, and I stole a pair of Off-White socks from that shoot. So I had Off-White socks before Off-White ever dropped.
And they had the off-white jeans, and I was remember like, no, I gotta wear these, like the off-white jeans, some fire shit. And the stylist was just like, no, I want to put you in this, da, da, da. And I was spazzing out on him. I would never do this today, but I was like, bro, I'm in this fucking magazine because the way I dress, da, da, da. Like, don't tell me what the fuck to wear. And I was,
That's a fact.
I had no shoes on in the shoot because like they were trying to put me in some stupid ass shoes, so I was just barefoot. But they still put me in some dumbass shit, bro. I was tight.
Nah, I'm not gonna be at Balenciaga after Demna leaves. What the fuck? Why would I say at Balenciaga?
Yeah, we with them though.
I had some goofy ass shoots, bro. When I was young, bro, they don't put me in some goofy ass shit.
Yeah.
And like,
I just had to pick a you in clown makeup.
yeah, the clown John, like I was just trying to work, like, you know what I mean? I'll do any editorial. Obviously, I'm so grateful to be in a position where I could be way more selective now, but
Yeah.
stylist, bro,
I remember, yeah.
and like, I don't know, especially when you're young, I feel like they be trying to take advantage of your like naiveness. They just be having you do dumb shit.
I remember I was supposed to
Some
walk
creeps,
for a
some
Hood by Air runway.
Oh, Walter Pierce cast you
Walter
for,
Pierce.
Yeah.
And I had the long hair at the time. So they put my hair down like over my face like this. They were gonna style me and some shit. They try to have me wear these heels that are like this big. I said, hell no, I ain't with that. Hell no, I ain't with that. I said, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Got the fuck out of there, bro. I'm not wearing that.
Yeah, I remember that day we were at the tower and you dipped to go
Yeah.
to the HBA.
Because I rock with Hood by Air, but like, I don't want to wear that shit, bro.
It's not you.
Yeah, put me in some Asspizza shit, bro. Put me in some boots, bro. Don't put me in some heels. I'm not rocking with that shit.
Shout out Shane though. That's a
Yeah,
real
I love
legend.
Hood by Air. I love Hood by Air so much.
You said, do I like K-pop? I've,
Luka's the type to like K-pop, bro.
nah, hey, watch out.
No, this is the second time someone said Supreme was dead for like 7 years. It came back. I kind of feel that because I feel like the last few years of Supreme was really corny. They were doing a lot of. There's even some corny shit in the new lookbook, but I was fucking.
Sometimes
with it
you
more.
just gotta get it right though, like, you know, it takes time.
I fuck with K-pop though.
K-pop's lit.
I fuck with K-pop artists. Like, one of the first people that like wanted me to style them was CL from
Yeah.
that band. From
Shout
that
out
band
CL.
21. Like, K-pop, like they be tapped in, bro. Like, I fuck with Blackpink and I fuck with like G-Dragon. Like, I've known
Bro,
G-Dragon
they're
for
so
years.
lit.
Like,
CL
they
is
lit as fuck. Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? It's not, I don't listen to it like that, but I think it's cool. And they be performing and they be dancing
yeah.
and they're like,
Nah,
they're lit as
superstar
fuck.
shit.
Like, if they're on some superstar shit, that shit cool as fuck.
I like that.
I fuck with that. Heavy.
Sorry.
Them niggas got motion.
Someone said they were at a restaurant, you wouldn't stay seated, you kept smoking cigs.
me?
Yeah. They said put down the poles.
Oh yeah, that happens all the time. Yeah.
You still smoke cigs or not?
I try to, I mean, it's fucked. Like, I do still smoke cigarettes, I'm not gonna lie.
Uh-huh.
I like try to smoke less, like, cause I don't know, my girlfriend, like, she's on some, you know, she's on health mode.
Yeah,
and like,
yeah, nah. Fuck cigarettes.
Her whole
She should
family's,
make you quit.
yeah, and she
Because
wants,
she cares about you.
and she cares about me.
If they're not helping you quit something,
But I'm not gonna lie.
And she
saying
gets
this
on my
as
ass about
someone,
that shit.
every one of my girlfriends is addicted to nicotine.
yeah.
You can't make someone quit. Addiction is something that quitting addiction can only come from you. Sadly.
Yeah. You can't help somebody that doesn't want to help themselves.
Facts.
And I'm not ready to quit smoking yet. And unfortunately, now I'm addicted to nicotine. So when I can't smoke a cigarette, I smoke this dumbass shit. But like, you
Cigarettes look cooler than vaping.
know, I know, but I can't. I'm not gonna smoke a cigarette indoors that you on your
I know.
stream. You know, what
I'd
I'm saying?
respect it though.
Yeah, but I respect you. You know what I mean? Come on.
I love that.
No, but it's crazy because I swear everyone in the squad, not you, but everyone else we knew was smoking cigs. I was around everyone I knew chain smoking since I was 13. Low-key, that's what made me never want to smoke. It was Steve and Kean started doing it because of Steve. You were the first one. Ian, you know, Kerwin.
Yeah.
Everyone was just fucking smoking
was
Newports
swag,
every day.
bro.
You know, like, and that's what made me. I was like, nah, this shit doesn't seem cool. Not because I even thought y'all were corny for doing it. I was indifferent about it. Like
Yeah.
it never was foreign or exciting to me because everyone around me
Yeah.
smoked. So I'm like,
Yeah.
it's not
I
different
wasn't
to
with it.
smoke. Everyone I know smokes. So
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
No, I've never smoked a cigarette. Never done none of that shit.
they said we know what Luka's doing after this shit.
There you go, all right.
Nah, I'm leaving that shit on the ground. But I am gonna smoke a cigarette when I get out of here.
Nah, that's what they're saying.
Oh yeah, definitely. You got me. You got me.
You guys seen the Salon collab I just said?
Yeah.
You know the
Shit's
story
dope.
behind that?
No.
I know this one.
Hold on, wait. I just seen it.
I'm like the Nardwar of this shit. I know everything.
Wait, Sean. I just saw it.
Yeah, it was on top.
By the way, this is one of Luka's. This is a box right here. It says for Luka from 2014.
And the Balenciaga Supreme Club?
This looks like
shit
the
look-
Balenciaga. All right, look. So look. Salon collab right here. Drop this.
Nah, I never did acid. That shit is
Shout out
scary.
to Salon. Guys, chat, I'm about to put you on to the truth behind this shit right here. Shout out to Salon, right? He had no idea I dropped that shit, bro. It's a completely fake collab. Bro. He has no clue I dropped that shit when I dropped it, bro. Because, listen, chat, I'm going to teach you guys a lesson. So, Salon, he did the fake Cause collab. He did the fake Supreme collab. everyone was tagging me like, this some Asspizza shit, this some Asspizza shit. No. No disrespect to Salon at all. Shout out to Salon, I fuck with him hard. But I was like, all right, maybe he was inspired by me. But to put my name into the conversation, he's not going to tell anyone, oh, I got this idea from Asspizza, you know? So I had to do the Uno reverse and say, fake Salon collab, you know? Scooby-Doo him real quick.
Scooby-Doo, yeah.
So it's like, now it's like a chess move, because it's like, he was just co-signing all these fake collabs and shit, you know? So I had to hit him with the Uno reverse.
Yeah, I feel you.
And then he hit me up, he says, bro, this is legendary. And now, we gonna link up, you know?
That's fire.
And it's just keeping this shit fun, bro.
Cause was whack for getting mad at Salon, by the way. Like,
Punk
bro,
behavior.
It's but also he started off bootlegging other people's shit.
Exactly,
Like, how you
bro.
gonna get mad?
That's why Supreme couldn't get mad at me, bro. That's their whole culture.
They knew.
Yeah.
They were
cornered
the
them.
underdogs.
Yeah.
They were the underdogs who copied shit, copied LV, did fake shit, you know?
Yeah.
I'm keeping that shit
The
alive,
Supreme copied LV, then they got a collab with LV.
Well,
exactly, bro.
And it's
Okay,
like,
not like you should have ever turned down a collab with Supreme.
Yeah.
But it's like,
Uh-huh.
I feel like it's beneath you at this point.
Yeah. Nah, but I would definitely collab.
Yeah,
Nah, you
that
got
shit
to.
would go
Fuck
crazy.
what
But
he
this
talking about.
shit
You guys
already
do.
made its history in Supreme.
Yeah.
You know? By the way, it's live now, guys. But no, for real, like the triple box logo is gonna be studied, bro. This was a real chess move. And it's one of my favorite projects that I ever did. Shout out to the triple box logo, bro.
Yeah. Goddamn Gucci, Louis, 3
Yeah.
bar logo.
Their whole logo is the
Yeah.
fucking Barbara Kruger shit.
But
Did she do it for them?
appropriation, no.
No, of
But
course not.
you know, you gotta reference things to make them feel
Yeah.
relevant for other people.
Yeah.
You know,
That's my whole
it's
shit.
you make something
It's
new, but
patchwork,
something
bro.
about it is familiar. It's the patchwork.
It's
exactly.
patchwork, bro.
So it's just we're all sharing the same experience on the earth. We gotta communicate with each other, and it's a way to do it.
Help them digest.
You gotta be on Team Human. Can't be all about yourself.
I'll fuck with
That's
that.
true. That's
Fuck.
true. What's it called? Man, I remember I stole that camo triple box logo for you. Not stole, but you gave it to me for a few months.
So yo, let me borrow
Oh,
this. and then
yeah,
refuse
you
to
wore
give
that
it.
a lot.
I wore that
when
a
it
lot.
had 2 box logos.
Yeah.
It was the double box logo.
We don't even know. It was a double box logo before the triple box logo. And then I remember I was wearing that shit every day at the Yeezy showroom in Paris.
But no cap, since I just showed them the first hoodie we drew on for Luka was a Supreme hoodie. And like Luka said, like no one was destroying Supreme at that time.
Because it was precious to us at that age.
Yeah, that was a grail.
Not only were the clothes rare, but we had less money, and it was just like that was our grail. That was
And reselling was at an all-time high, especially the Supreme market was crazy.
Yeah.
That shit was selling out. So, like,
Now you had Supreme hoodies going for $600.
What I was gonna
the
say,
CDG one was going for like 800. The hoodie.
what I was gonna say is like that probably gave me the idea to be like I could get a reaction when I just cut up a box logo and sew it onto another one, you know? Because
Yeah.
it's like just playing with people's grails and like
Yeah. I
and
mean,
that's
I
what
think
made the
now
triple
that
box logo pop so hard.
You accomplish that point, like
Yeah.
the world is not shocked by that anymore because so many people
Yeah,
have
yeah,
tried to
shock
like
value shit,
that
yeah.
same bootleg thing doesn't mean what it used to, everything,
Yeah.
but that's why you got to keep adapting and find new ways to like get in people's ear.
I mean, what about like talking about like how do you steal? Somebody said, how do you steal something correctly? There's a way to do it, and if you do it with like a level of like irony, I don't
This
know.
is exactly
Think about
what this is
the
exactly
Pablo shit.
how I could explain it. Steal something correctly, like I just did with the Salon collab, bro. I knew it was tasteful for him. I knew he wouldn't be upset. I know we're cool. We have mutuals, you know. It's
But you
more
still
of
gotta
just
gamble a little bit. The risk is part of the fun.
It's still a risk, yeah. But you could do it tastefully. I would be pissed if someone did a fake Asspizza collab and it doesn't look good. If it looks like something I'd really drop, then that's fire, you know?
Yeah.
Like a real fake LV collab has to be on LV quality. When I did the fake Supreme shit, I made sure I had the Supreme tags. I had everything perfectly because it would fit right into Supreme's history, you know?
Yeah.
It has to look
You like honored it to their, you know.
Has to be a smooth criminal.
And like, I was just thinking about when you did the fake Pablo merch
Yeah.
pop up across from the real Pablo merch pop up,
Yeah,
bro.
let's talk about that.
Let's talk about that.
It's an OG one.
I have a like mad shit that he made. He had the Pablo screen print and the line that people don't know. The line at the fucking Pablo pop up was so long, and he had this shit right across the street. Yeah, screen print. You could just bring in your own clothes, and nigga would screen print Pablo on your shit. Like,
And then they sold it in the real store.
Yeah, it was
Heron.
It was Heron that did that. He
Shout
said-
out Heron Preston, bro.
Yeah.
He was someone who always looked out for the kids. Too,
Yeah.
bro.
Facts.
Shout out to
facts.
Heron.
Shout out Aaron Preston. But
Yeah.
I need a pair of street sweepers.
With the street sweepers, it was the Bapesta with the Gucci.
It was an
swoosh,
Air
bro.
Force One with the Bapesta star on it, made out of Gucci.
I remember I
monogram
wanted
fabric.
those so bad. I caught them.
Yeah, you
So
did
good.
have them.
So good.
I miss when Heron was doing like the real DIY projects like that.
No, I want to tap in with him. I want to work on some shit with him.
You know, because I feel like with this brand, it was like you have too much. When you have to make too many products, you put less thought into each thing, and you're like rushing it and pushing it, and just stretching it too
Yeah.
quickly.
Bro,
But
it
it's
was
like
way
when he was
more
doing
chill
all the
back then,
products
bro.
before. But it's like, bro, like people got to make a living. You got to
Yeah.
scale it. But I think the obsession with growth and the obsession with trying to maximize everything is part of what really fried the culture, because people didn't know how to do things authentically.
Yeah.
They
Nah, he
were
is a
too ahead of
a
themselves.
pioneer because he did the NASCAR shit. The
Bro, it was the
Givenchy
bootleg
shit.
Rottweiler before the
Yeah.
NASCAR. He didn't even sell the Rottweiler. That was just for his friends.
So sick.
It was
Yeah.
that, and then it was the NASCAR shit that really put him on the map.
And then Ben Trill is so lit. That's just like an era where it's just like so fire, bro.
Bro, the craziest. I got a story for the chat.
by the way, somebody
Uh,
said Somebody said, do you think brand name matters?
I
To
don't
be
think so.
honest, no, bro.
No.
Like that brand GCDS, that shit stands for God Can't Destroy Streetwear. Like,
Yeah, that's retarded, bro.
that's like the worst name ever.
yeah, it's
but
like Acne Studios. It's Acne. Like it's a cool name, but like what the fuck is that?
What does that mean?
point is, the fucking brand name does not matter. It's
Yeah.
the ideas matter, the brand identity,
product,
and
the
the product. Like,
Yeah.
and to be honest, the product these days, unfortunately, doesn't even matter as much as
It's
the image.
Yep.
Like, that's just what it is. And so,
The context, the provenance is what
Yeah.
gets to people, yeah. But we said Heron. Oh, yeah. So the Bin Trill HBA t-shirt, right? That's what really, really put Bin Trill and HBA on the map. Like Rocky was wearing HBA, but the Bin Trill HBA t-shirt, after Ye wore that, that's when that shit exploded. Bro, that shirt was just for a party that Shane and Arca and Matt Williams and Virgil did, right? I want to say this was probably like January 2013, something like that. They did a small party that they all DJ'd, and they made that shirt for the party.
Wow.
And then they gave Ye one, because Ye was the secret unofficial member of Bin Trill.
Yeah.
And then Ye wore it in a flick, and then they said, damn, we got to sell this shit. And then Bin Trill became a brand.
Wow.
Bin Trill before that was a DJ
Like party
group.
merch.
It was like Spaghetti
Yeah.
Boys.
Yeah.
It was Matt, Virgil, Heron, and Justin Saunders drowned.
I got something rare.
Show
I
'em.
brought another relic.
Show them what you got.
Remember, you guys remember the Pizza Boys? That was
Yeah.
Oh, the fake
beef?
Spaghetti Boys, yeah.
Wow.
Look. Virgil wrote this on the shoes. He said.
He squashed the beef.
Virgil squashed the beef between the Spaghetti Boys and the Pizza Boys. He wrote this on the shoe. He said, "Pizza Boys plus Spaghetti Boys equals Carbone and John and Vinny's."
That's
know.
crazy, bro.
Like, come on, bro.
Wow. The Pizza Boys. Crazy.
And then
So bad.
hot mess for president.
So lit. Bro, I'm so tight. Virgil literally hand drew a fucking Yeezy invite that said like Asspizza on it, hand drew the sleeves, everything. I don't know where the fuck that
Yo,
shit
tell
is,
them
bro.
about how you and Kerwin packed the Yeezy Season 1 and Yeezy Season 2 invites.
Yeah. There you go. He said it. I mean,
I was in Utah. I was so jealous of y'all.
this is my first time meeting Ye. Me and Kerwin were packing the Yeezy invites
For the first two shows.
for the first two shows. Actually, the third show too. And yeah, I mean, we were somewhere in Soho, just upstairs.
Who was it that brought you in for that? Mark
So-
Seekings or?
Kerwin was talking to someone. It was either Heron or someone like that, but I don't know. I can't remember. So, but I remember. Yeah, me and Kerwin packed all those invites, and yeah, it was
Preston
there.
dialed that, right?
I'm not sure. I can forget, but
Well, I remember, to add to your story, because
Uh-huh.
I was already working with Yeezy.
Yeah.
like for some time, and then Heron was like looking for people to pack the invite,
Yeah.
and he like asked me like, "Do you know anybody?" I just gave him a list of people, but obviously y'all being my best friends, I was like, definitely these niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And,
So maybe that's how it happened.
But what's it called? That was a crazy time. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember
everybody.
Kim K was there, Ye was there. They were just trying on shit, taking photos. I literally had these Gucci goggles on, so I was just like packing invites with my Gucci goggles on like this. So I was looking around the room, just like watching. Virgil was there, and it was like no one else was there. Like it was so sick.
I mean, the first time, I'll never forget this. Like, I was working at V Files, and I was still in school, and Virgil was like, "Yo, come to the Adidas office real quick later." Like, I'm just like, yes. Like, obviously, I'm gonna go. So after school, I moved my book bag and shit, and I don't know what's about to happen, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I've been trying to link him, and like we were texting, and like we were cool on the internet, but we hadn't like linked that much yet. And I get to this address on Houston Street, and they buzz me up, and I walk in. Virgil comes to get me at the door, and he's like, "Yo, like pull up." I'm like, "All right, cool." And I walk into the room, and it's just like Virgil and Kanye West, like in the room, like, it's like but there's nobody else there yet. By the way, there hasn't been closed. The Yeezy clothes
This
are like
must have
getting
been
it.
December 2014 or something
Yeah.
like that.
This was like pre-season 1. This was for season 1. This was the first season of Yeezy. It was like, bro, I'm in high school, gang.
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say? Like, I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on, bro? Like, Virgil, this is like who I already looked up to.
The anticipation
Yeah.
for that, the chokehold that Ye had on everything then was,
just
there was
wasn't
nothing else
expecting
ever
it.
like that in our life.
And then Ian pulled up and we just started trying on all the clothes. Like, we were the original fit models for all of the Yeezy clothes. Like, we were just putting everything on, and then
You had
like,
Ian smoking the cigarette in the second
Yeah.
Yeezy show.
yeah,
That was iconic.
that was the first time, and I was always told I was too, because I was modeling, I was doing editorials, I was doing campaigns, I had done like Calvin Klein and some other shit, and I was always told, "Oh, you're too short to walk shows, you're too short to walk shows," and they were like, "Nah, let's put you in the show," like,
And they're saying, you're too short. Look at Ian.
yeah.
And Ian was the one standing out in the whole show. It's actually
Yeah.
crazy. Yeezy season 2, you didn't just have Ian, you had Hoyi. You remember Hoyi, Austin? That Chinese dude that would chill with
Oh!
Gabe. He made Star Walk with
Yeah.
Gabe.
Yeah.
He was in the Yeezy season 2 show. He was also tiny. Like, Ye did a lot of firsts in that world of fashion at the time. In terms
it
of
was
just like
legendary.
switching
Those
up the
shows were
swag
lit.
for people,
Yeah. Jay Stash was on the show.
Oh boy.
Season 3, yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy. What a time capsule, man. Like,
Man. And then,
Yeah,
people
Spencer
don't even
Lee.
know.
Spencer Lee was in that show.
Yeah.
People don't even know me and Cardi. I shot the Yeezy. Wait, I have the magazine, the Yeezy season
Yeah.
3 or 4
the
lookbook,
newspaper
the
looking
newspaper
shit.
one.
I have that.
Yeah.
And
And
then
they did a whole
It's the-
event where they had the
well, they
photo.
did the zines for that was something cool at the time. Like, he did the big,
Yeah.
kind of fine print, like,
Magazine.
high-end
Yeah.
ass magazine. He called it a zine that was just the lookbook
Yeah.
for the Yeezy collections, and he did it, I think, only for they only ever released the first 4 seasons like that.
everybody was in that shit. Like,
Mallory Merck. Was in
Yeah.
she was in that shit.
Yeah. Crazy.
I
Boat
still
was
have
in that
those somewhere.
motherfucker.
Think about how I felt in Utah missing out on all this shit, bro.
Favorite
Like,
Gabe song? Seeing Girl.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
There's
that's
a lot of
That's
good
where
ones.
it all. I mean, Seeing Girl is really, bro. I remember you told me about Gabe, October 2013. Like, probably the second time we were chilling in Soho. You're like, bro, have you seen this guy Gabe, doing all the VHS shit? Like, that's the future. Blah blah blah. And then
Yeah.
we met Gabe, like, right after that.
Yeah.
He was in New York.
Wow.
Spencer Lee was with. The time I'm thinking of, Spencer Lee was also there.
Yeah.
Shout out Spencer Lee.
Shout out Spencer Lee, man.
He just did a bait collab.
Oh, fire.
Yeah. Pioneer. like looking at shit back on the internet back then, like if you seen Pyrex, like you were just like confused on what it was, but like there was a feeling you got from it where it's like, yo, what is this shit? You know?
Damn, yeah,
'Cause it's
nothing
like,
feels mysterious anymore.
Yeah.
Everything feels so
because you could dissect it right
predictable.
away, you know?
Now the Pyrex shit really caught everyone off guard because it's
Yeah.
like it was like right when HBA was popping off.
Yeah.
And then this came in and people knew it had to have
Then
something
they had
to do
all the
with
ASAP
in
and
the
Jim
Pyrex
Joe.
lookbook. Yeah.
Jim Joe doing the motherfucking graffiti on the
Yeah.
wall. That's what I'm saying. Another legend, like Jim Joe's a legend. Jim Joe was in the back of the video spray painting that shit on the wall.
Yeah,
the
he's a very
Pyrex.
crucial person of that era. for
Yeah.
sure.
And then having all the ASAP in this shit, like, I remember when Pyrex came out, I was like, yo, what the fuck is this? And then Ye had worn the fit with the fucking kilt, the leather kilt. Like, yo, what is this?
Was that the Pyrex file?
Nah, the kilt was Givenchy. Tishi did the
Yeah.
wardrobe for his tour. And then, but yeah, Ye obviously put on for Virgil wearing the Pyrex shit.
I remember when Odd Future and ASAP Mob was beefing back in the day, too.
Well, that was just like New York and LA, like.
I felt bad because, like, niggas was wanting me to pick sides as a kid type shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, I was a huge Tyler, the Creator fan.
Yeah,
You get what
me
I'm
too.
saying?
I wouldn't be here without Tyler Creator.
Same.
Yeah.
Odd Future inspired
You know,
the fuck
our
out of
Future
me.
had a bit of a head start on
Yeah.
ASAP, but then they really were competing for the
Yeah.
same throne. At one
Yeah.
point.
And, like,
They both made me the person I am.
And as-
Absolutely.
100%.
You know, like I can. It's like when I say some shit, I'm like, oh, I don't fuck with Rocky for this and this, bro. I love Rocky, and none of us would be sitting in this room together
No
if it
cap.
wasn't for Rocky.
No cap.
The
Yeah.
reason I feel comfortable speaking critically about people is because I actually love those people. You know, someone someone I don't give a fuck about, I'm not even gonna talk shit because they don't even matter.
Yeah.
You know, if I'm spending my time talking about you, you matter to me.
And I felt like as a New York nigga, like I felt like I would have to be a closeted Tyler the Creator listener because the niggas I was hanging with was like, or the niggas I went to school with was like, nah, listen to that weirdo shit. Like y'all some weirdo type niggas and shit. Like y'all niggas is mad. Yo, y'all some weirdos.
Just to run it back to Supreme, the level that Supreme was involved in both of these things.
Yeah. No, because they fit right into both of them.
Yeah.
To both of them
It was
differently.
crazy. It was crazy.
The
Like
Odd Future shit, like
Supreme
that time.
was dominating the culture in 2012.
and then the
bro.
oldie
Like,
video
holy
with
shit.
Terry Richardson.
Yeah.
Like
That video,
No,
I would listen to that song in school, bro, and that
Shout
shit
out,
inspired
shout
the
out
fuck
Terry.
out of
That's
me, bro.
also a fucking legend.
Listening
That's
to
a
favorite
legend.
American
oldie,
photographer.
listening to oldie in school, bro. That shit inspired the fuck out of me. Once Tyler's last verse, that shit made me who I am, bro. Like,
Bro,
that
I got a selfie with Terry because I was 12. I went to Tokyo 7. I was walking down the block, Tokyo 7. I see Terry sitting on a stoop, asking for a selfie. It's on my
sick.
old Android. I
need
gotta
to
I used to
find
see.
that
I
shit.
used to run
Yeah.
into Terry almost like I would never say hi to him. I would just see him because I had to walk from my apartment to school, and he used to live on Lafayette, and I would always see him on his bike when I would be walking down Grand Street.
Yeah,
You know,
he's
I
a
got
legend. I need him to shoot
conflicted
something.
opinions about ERD, but I will give them credit for bringing Terry back.
Oh, they
Fashion
shot for
needed
him?
that. Yeah, fashion needed
That's
that.
sick. I was just saying, I need him to shoot some shit.
I think you could. Let's make it happen, bro.
Let's make that happen, chat. But yeah, the first time I ever went to Supreme 2 was to buy the Odd Future Syndicate Vans. I got kicked out for trying to buy another pair. And they're, you're trying to resell this shit, bro. It's like, nah, I just actually fuck with it. Like, and they kicked me out of the store. First time I went in 2013.
Yeah, the fact that those drop, like, because Supreme had the account for all the special Vans collabs,
Yeah.
so they would still drop at Supreme
Uh-huh.
because they have that skate shop like account for Vans.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just so funny that crossover is also really important.
No, it is.
The craziest though is the fucking awesome Vans that came in Supreme packaging.
Oh, really?
In like 2013. Yeah.
Damn, I don't even know about those.
It was all over FA logo Vans, and they came with the Supreme Vans sticker on them.
Really?
Because they were,
Sold
I think
only at
what
Supreme?
what it was is that the collab. I'm guessing, but just from my knowledge of the way that like clothing industry stuff works, I think it was probably that FA did the collab through Supreme's Vans account or something like that.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's fire.
I traded a kid in 2014 for a pair of those. Actually, shout out Ye again, because Ye was the first person to mix FA with fashion. Way back. He wore the all over FA logo zip up in like
Fire.
2008, bro.
That's fire.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Any more questions? We're gonna wrap this up.
We're gonna wrap this up. I gotta get a body. I'm about to get a retwist.
We got
We're
shit
getting
to do,
sleepy.
bro. Me and Luca getting
Where's
a
me
retwist.
at, babe?
Mike's bald and all this. Supreme.
Here, Luca, tell him about your new collection.
Yeah, marking distance. What are they expecting?
Marking distance. We are showing in Paris from October 1st through like the 7th. And
Just showroom for wholesale, or you're going to post a lookbook then too?
we're going to post a lookbook too. For our first season, we didn't do any t-shirts or like graphic tees, or there was no like entry-level item really. We focused obviously a lot on like leather and all that stuff,
Yeah.
which I'm very grateful for.
You
'cause
got to establish the vision.
I got to establish
No
the vision.
compromises.
This season, we're introducing obviously like more tees and hats and stuff like that, but we're also introducing couture. Like we're making crazy like shit that's all hand sewn, like that doesn't touch a machine at all.
So far.
I just got
Only made to order? How are you going to
Yeah,
are
made to
insane,
order.
Bro. You gotta show these off.
I'm
Diamonds on the boot, bro.
I'm making diamond hardware for some of my couture pieces, so it's like
The pave on the stud.
So sick,
Yeah.
come on, man.
That's
Diamond
nice.
spikes for the clothes.
You got on both boots?
Yeah, of course. Like, we making some crazy shit. We're really, as we're introducing more entry-level items, we're also definitely honing in on a lot of like handmade stuff, and it's
Both
super,
ends of
super
the spectrum. You're
Yeah.
just pushing the envelope.
exactly.
Yeah.
And I'm super proud of this collection. I'm working with
sick.
this guy called Loco.
Shout out Loco.
Shout out Loco, man.
My
You know-
boy Pablo was telling me he knows Loco too.
Yeah,
Loco
he's
was telling
he's
him
he's
about
cool, man, and he works and like he makes shit happen, and he's also like a real crust punk. You know what I'm saying? Like he goes to the shows and
Yeah, he's tapped in.
he's super tapped in, and like now I got the whole
Luca,
I got
you
a whole lot of
three,
like
three people asking you trying to apply for an internship.
Hey, listen, man. If you want an internship, and you know what? We do need interns because the whole company is me, my manager, and Loco. And we definitely need some help. So listen. DM marking distance. Marking.distance. If you want an internship, just please DM. And I'm gonna go look through it. We do need help. You know what I'm saying? The brand is small. I'm not made of money, you know what I'm saying? So,
Nah, all this shit handmade. I see him here working all night.
like me myself like making this shit like by hand
We need to
on
document
this
this
table.
shit.
So I want y'all to know I'm really got my heart into this shit, and like we working overtime on this shit, and I'm grateful for this guy for allowing me to help.
I wouldn't be here without this guy.
And
End of
that-
the story, bro. This guy put me on, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
But vice
Real
versa.
shit.
Real friends
shit.
show up for each other.
Yeah, no cap.
Real friends show up for
We
each
Still
other.
here,
Gang.
no matter what.
Come on, we still here. I
Man,
love y'all
sweet.
boys, man. I gotta get
Love
the
you
fuck
too.
out of here.
Peace,
I love
brother.
you. I'll see
you
you
too.
later.
Hit me up.
Godspeed, brother. And no, I'm not grabbing the geek bar.
Nah, grab it. I'll change the camera. All right, Mike. Final words.
Love everyone.
Yes, yeah, I like that. Important message. Yo, real quick too, it's crazy because the Cardi Supreme shirt dropped today, and that's just proof that
Full circle.
This shit's iconic, bro. This shit's
Full
iconic.
circle.
The
Shit too
culture,
legendary.
culture.
All right.
I need that shit.
Turn that shit off.
Yo, Sean, how do I do this?
It stops stream.
Wait, it's plugged in on the round.
Round mouse.
Guys, by the way,
I regret selling all my archive HBA. I sold all that shit in like 2016, 2017. Big failure. Big failure.
Asspizza.com. Get a $30 box sugar right now. Revive box sugar. Stop slacking, bro. Limited quantities.
If y'all were watching the whole time, spend money.
Yeah.
Don't be a passive
Just-
motherfucker. Come on.
Enjoy
Put your money
life.
where your mouth is.
And hold up.
Come on, man. Real diamonds, real VVs on the toes, man.
Fuck is you talking
Fuck
about?
is you talking about?